Like I can already feel like you guys are gonna like do cool stuff.
Into the motive.
Just being good to one another.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a good thing here.
The people at the top collaborate, and the people that are at the bottom compete.
Yeah, it resulted in me shooting him.
I was charged with 109 and a 50.
Ultimately, you'll get to where you want to go if you push yourself enough.
I genuinely love this conversation.
I love the Motive Podcast.
Welcome back to the Motive Podcast. I'm your host, Iacono. Alongside me is my co-host, Kyle Cohen. And gentlemen, we got the biggest episode in Motive history. The graduating class of 2025 right here, a little graduation episode. We got Louis Pietrantonio, Jacob Rivera, Anthony Iacono. They've been on the pod before, 2 returning guests. Ashton McLaughlin, returning guest. Nate Dolski, first-time guest. Nick Celfo, he's a second-time guest, but do yourself a favor and don't watch his first episode. And Jimmy Hayes, a returning guest. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Pretty good. Great.
Thanks for having us.
Louis, so walk us through that driver snap earlier. Can you walk us through that one?
Yeah, we went to the sim today before the pod and just wanted to get a couple swings in and did not go well at all.
Lou, there's no reason that you should be owning a Sim 2 driver.
Hey, buddy, I'm just trying to get better at the game.
That's way above your pay grade.
It's all right.
And you were in a simulator and you broke this too? Like that's the ultimate walk of shame.
What I did was I was hitting my we were on the range and I'm warming up and I just hit the ground. Like I just slapped.
That's your
the
first
ground.
problem with the driver, Lewis.
I just slapped the ground because I was trying a new swing out and it just snapped. It like at the head. Like it was so bad.
Lewis, how mad were you in the moment?
Oh my god, bro. I stood still for 2 minutes straight. I took off my glove, I packed up my bag and everything. I was ready to go. I was like, yo, Sam, we're out of here. And he's like, bro, we just got here. So we ended up playing the sim. Didn't do too great after the swing thoughts got to my head. How much of a disappointment I am for breaking a Sim 2 driver. But
Wait, how much money?
it's all right.
How much money was it?
So it was 170 pre-owned, and a new shaft is $80. So it's not awful, but it's like, come on, bro.
You got that Carlino's money, Looper. You can make it back.
Is all you're gonna have to get new is the shaft?
Yeah, like the head's completely fine. Like I didn't destroy the head, but the head didn't even fly. It literally just stood where it got hit. Like it was like a reminder.
So you're gonna invest in some golf lessons, is what it seems like.
Yeah, no. Eventually, I found my swing at the sim, but
With what driver?
But it's not the
with Sam Sasquatch.
he let you use that.
Worst
driver in golf.
No, it was amazing, bro. I was bombing at 250, but that's for another day.
Bombing at 250.
Sure.
It's all right. It's all right. We live and we learn. It's probably my worst round of golf I ever played in my entire life.
It wasn't even a real
After
round. It was simulated.
After finally breaking 100 at Brigantine this weekend, shooting 94. Oh, I was off a high and then just shit the bed. Just completely shit the bed.
Where did you break 100? Chip and putt?
No,
Par 3 course in Brigantine.
Brigantine Links. It's actually pretty good. It's
Heading up
pretty
the
good
links in
course.
Brigantine, Lou.
Pretty good course.
How many mulligans did you buy at the clubhouse?
0. I probably had 1 mulligan the whole entire time. That was the breakfast.
When you're admitting to 1, there's at least 8 more.
Yeah. The breakfast ball is always valid.
I'm surprised you didn't make a TikTok or anything.
Yeah, nah, no TikToks. It's kind of a chill weekend. But this weekend though, 4th of July. I cannot wait.
All right, take the mic.
Cannot wait.
I feel like everyone's been getting into golf recently. Is that correct? I know Nick Selly has gotten into it a lot. I mean, all of you guys have, right? Yeah, I remember Ashton McLaughlin. This is not to crap on Ashton McLaughlin, but I remember one time I was golfing with Ashton, had to tee it up in the fairway one time, or in the rough. I think we teed it up in the rough. It's okay. It's back in the days.
That was a while, yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, great golfing vibes. Nick, what's up with you?
There's a lot up with me. What do you mean about like golf and stuff?
Yeah, golf. Yeah.
Golf addict. I've been pretty addicted to golf past year.
My strange addiction.
Been spending a lot of money on golf. Been trying to cut back a little bit, but it's not really working.
How much money do you think you spent on golf in the past 2 months?
2 months? I haven't really been that much in the past 2 months because.
Or how about what do you think your like worst most you've spent on golf in a month was?
a month?
Golf or cologne more?
Oh my god.
You went golfing like every single day at the end of the school year.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you went on a streak.
But with youth on course and all that, free $5 rounds. It's a big money saver right there.
Does that expire after 18 or?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I think
thought
it's
it was 19.
It's 19.
Yeah, I think it's 19.
I still have it at 18, so it expires after this year.
Do they are they gonna know that you're 19?
Nah, I guess you can keep.
Is it just as long as you can pass for 19? Well, it's not bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Not bad at all.
You got a couple years.
Yeah, Nick, you'll pass for a while.
The reason we're here, the graduation, boys walkers. So let's start with the graduation ceremony. East High School, June 5th. How was it? How we feeling?
Surreal. It's
Yeah.
really
Great.
surreal, dude. It didn't feel real at all. Like it was 2 hours, but it felt like 2 minutes. Like it was just crazy.
It honestly did go fast. I mean, it was so hot on that turf.
Yeah.
I got like cooked with sunburn, but
You got burnt.
it did go fast. Yes, bro.
Showing your whiteness. Come on.
I was
Aren't
so
you wearing?
burnt.
It was so bright. Like
Yeah.
it was like everyone's like white like gown was reflecting. I could like barely see, and it was already bright.
That football turf, from the summer workouts.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Made it like 10 times hotter.
Yeah.
I was drenched under my gown.
How do you introduce you, Leo Kazuch?
Yeah. Oh my
Is that
God.
what it is?
I love the speech, but the
Yeah,
introduction wasn't that.
They still never know. Darnell Lewis didn't know how to introduce fun, and then actually I can't. I'm not gonna say this. Like it's either like I don't think they've ever gotten the name right. Like it's either like all right. I get like Kosuch like. Is it that hard of a name? Like the Kosuch like the Z messes you up. I get that, but like that doesn't. It doesn't like make sense to me how you're gonna go to Kasuch. Like it's always Kasuch or Kazuch. Like Kazuch sounds like a magician, like the great Kazuch. I don't understand. But, yeah, he kind of butchered it, but it's all right, Darnell. Forgive you, buddy.
You made it up with the speech.
It was the speech I was pleased with.
What does Mr. G call you?
Kuchich.
How many times did you practice that speech like in your room or whatever before you?
not as much as you'd think. Like I kind of brought it down to like the last minute, but like I ran over it a good amount of times for the audition. Like the audition was in like late April. I ran over it like a bunch before that, and then I was just like I took like 2 months off. I ran it like I don't know 4 or 5 times like before it, and then I was just like let's do it.
You said right before you said that you added a little bit extra towards the end and didn't tell your parents about it. What did you like?
I didn't tell the teachers. I think I was gonna mention something. I didn't end up saying it. I like because they took my original copy I submitted like 2 months ago because they know like they can't be having a kid like take up their paper. Like it's probably too much of a precaution thing. So like they took my speech from April and were like, this is the one like you're reading, right? Because this is the one like we approved of. So I just added something like I wanted to mention like even when when I was going over the memories, I wanted to mention something about like even when we filled the link with 10,000 balloons just to wake up the next day for it to be like disappeared. Like I want to like do like a little jab about that, like some other stuff. It wasn't like anything like crazy, but that was good. The balloons, bro. That was a fun time. That was a good time. It didn't work out in the end like with the whole school, but like it was still worth it. Like it was like at least we can say we did it, and like the pictures are sick, but it was cool.
I wish it was there. I'm so disappointed I didn't even get to see it. I actually don't remember. I think I had something that night I couldn't pull up. But
I can't believe they got it done before first period. Like nobody knew. Like you would like go to an underclassman and be like, "Yo, you know what happened in the link?" And they were like, "No." I was like, "Come on."
And we made the deal with the janitors, and
We'll clear it after first period.
Some people had to post it on social media.
All right.
Not you.
I don't know, but I just
Nah, he did. But he started.
We
He's the one that's allowed.
We should have coordinated it. Like I honestly think if we just went like asked like once we already did it, if we should have just asked like the admin at that point, and they probably would have like approved it. But whatever.
no, they showed me which picture of social media it was, and it wasn't yours.
Yeah.
What did Dr. Graham say? Didn't she say it was like a water hazard or something?
Because they had
Fire hazard, which I like.
people
I think, which like I get. Like I would like, but that's like part of the prank. That's why it was gonna be up for 1 period. Like,
I thought it was a water hazard because like freaking 2 people put.
All right.
Yeah,
That
water
also
balloons.
didn't help our case. Like,
Yeah, that was-
of course, those 2 people had to do that, which
Might have been 3.
I think Lou got his
Nice
hand in
one,
that.
Lou.
nice one, Lou. No, but yeah, good times, good times. What else was there?
I'm still mad
Oh.
that the helicopter didn't.
I was
go
gonna
through.
say the helicopter senior prank. I was trying to get that, and Graham was all for that.
That's so
Like
dope.
everyone at East was all for it. All the police was for it. Literally every single person in the building was for it. They were just like, the last person you got to ask is like the superintendent, and then it passed them. So, whatever.
Should have flamed him at a graduation speech for that. Right
Yeah, I
from
should have.
the
Dr.
Take the
Christopher, bro.
Supreme Court and get through this.
Him and
Yeah,
his
yeah.
father.
Bring back Jim Scanlon, bro, the boy. Where did Scanlon get to? Yeah.
COVID actually ate him.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what's funny that this remember the speech he gave?
Christopher? I thought he did a good- I thought-
the dog speech. I don't want to say it was.
I thought it was
okay.
good. I thought it was good. It was like
just
short and
weird.
sweet.
Yeah,
It was like unique.
It was just weird hearing it because like I went to Rustin and Henderson's their graduations 2 days before and so I heard the exact same thing. It was just like
Oh,
I don't
that
know.
is
It just
weird.
felt. Some
It
people
didn't
like
feel
flaming it.
sincere, probably for you. Though.
Yeah, well, that was true, but also it was just like I don't know. Some people. Well, yeah, but it wasn't even like. Well, obviously, like I don't expect him to write 3 different speeches, but
I do.
you do, yeah. High
He's a
expectations.
superintendent, bro. You got one job at
You're right.
graduation to show your face, bro. No,
He's gonna listen to this and he's gonna take that. Now we're gonna go next year.
Oh.
He's gonna have 3 different speeches.
hey, good constructive criticism. How was the elementary walkthrough for everyone? I'll let you guys speak on that.
It was pretty crazy to be back in Exton. I've been there since 5th grade.
Nick Selly's mom spawned in
Since
there as
5th
a
grade?
teacher too.
Yeah, since 5th grade. But what would you say? Yeah, that's what I said.
I think the elementary school one was better than the middle school. Like the middle school teachers they didn't really like. Some of them acted like they like didn't. Right, they probably didn't. They just didn't recognize some
At
of us
elementary school?
at Fugit, but then
Yeah.
at our elementary school, just like
Yeah, they all like knew
yeah,
who you were.
exactly.
Well, the only bad thing about like the elementary walk was half the teachers weren't there because it was a field trip, and then also they moved to Greystone.
I know. I don't understand that. Like, how can you be like, come on, you had to pick the one day. They were like,
Yeah.
oh, let's take a field trip for half the school on that day.
Yeah,
But
that was stupid.
no, it was still good. Still good. Last game, kickball on the field.
Yeah,
That was
cool.
fun.
I feel like most of the teachers that we knew were there though.
Yeah.
Like Miss Shaler and stuff.
Yeah,
They were all-
Shaler, Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lefty, Jacob. Jacob's on the field, bro. It's an iconic.
Yeah,
Mr. Kaleza. Right field looks pretty open.
I wonder where he went.
I think he still works
No, he
there.
was there. He was.
Yeah.
Klez was there.
there?
Yeah, I saw him.
Was Klingler there?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
there.
Klinger?
Yeah.
The after school sports manager.
Big old gulp of water there.
Lou, how was your trying to get that St. Peter and Paul walkthrough?
It's awful. We didn't even try. 'Cause we someone else asked like the year before us. They just denied them. Our principal wasn't there either. For the last year, it was a
Dang.
different principal, so she did not know any of our faces.
What'd you do instead, Lou?
I just golfed.
Oh.
I went to the shittiest course around, Clayton.
Clayton.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, that's like
Yeah.
brutal way to spend the walkthrough, bro.
Yeah.
It's alright. We had a good time, shooting shit, having fun.
Did you use the sim too?
Nah, that's when I had
The box driver.
the Roblox driver. Yeah.
Yeah, Lou, can we talk about the Sween Dogs class with you and Nick Celfo?
Sweeney takes me back.
Oh yeah, that was a
Louis' first year. Louis'
Yeah.
first year at East High School.
It's great.
Not gonna lie, didn't like the kid when he first came. Not
seemed
gonna
like an
lie.
asshole.
every question in math class.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
Always
liked me at
always
first.
falling asleep in class.
I remember first meeting you at a freshman year football game,
Oh my.
and you were like, "I'm so jealous of you guys at East. Like, they're so strict at Shannon."
I remember you would
Bro.
come to the
And
freshman
like, I
game.
thought you were cool, but then I just like forgot about that, and then you came the next year. or
You know,
whatever.
it was like low key like prison, bro. Like, dude, it was bad. But we're here, and
There was like a bunch of people who came back sophomore year.
Yeah, like me, Laney.
Charlotte came back that year, or not came back, but she came that year. There was a bunch of people from our group.
David.
that like got added that year.
Did David come out that year or no?
Yeah, really.
I completely forgot Laney went to Shannon.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, thank God I switched up. Best switch up of my entire life.
Yeah, no.
He's trying to like clip farm on this.
No one making an edit of you, Lewis.
Just or.
Lou, grab the camera.
Bro, some of those edits are awful, bro. I was watching them, and they don't even do them right. Like, it's just embarrassing to even edit that shit.
All right, let's see you do it, Lewis.
Hey, hey, nah, I'm good.
Make a edit. Make a.
Wrong hand, you wouldn't have got it.
Yeah, remember that? There's that clip of us dancing doing that TikTok. I think did you make it or Mom made it? It's the one we're gonna.
Oh yeah, that was the last day of school sophomore year. Nick Sully wasn't there for it, thank God. But yeah, it's a good memory. Big Charles was in it.
Oh, Big Charles James. I saw that kid cross the Westchester Pike once, almost
Yeah,
get
where'd he go?
smoked by a F-150. He was like, he literally, Charles James, bro, all 405 pounds of him, was walking across Westchester Pike, and he had this like giant bag in his hand, and he was like waddling, right? Like,
Didn't he work at McDonald's?
Yeah, he worked at McDonald's and he
probably
moved to
Popeyes
Jersey.
is more historically
Of course you know
accurate.
that.
And now he does. Now he does
You
like.
ever see his story posts?
Yeah, he
Like,
was
at
at
Home Depot.
Yeah, the Home Depot one and the other like crazy one that he had.
What?
On
He
Snap,
like
right?
posts stories all the
Yeah.
time of
It's like
stuff
swipe-
he finds there.
At Home Depot?
Yeah.
It's an interesting content strategy.
Where's he posting it? Where's he finding this?
Like he one time he posted like some just like beer in the cart at one point, and then like it's just random shit he finds
At Home Depot.
Yeah. I mean, it's a construction store. I wouldn't be
Lou,
surprised.
check it right now. Check his story.
No, but I saw that kid like
I-
trying to cross Westchester Pike. It was like literally Crossy Road, and the kid like like he almost got smoked. Like it was like a fever dream. It was so funny though.
I mean, he probably would do more damage to the
Like the car would have stopped.
Unstoppable force versus immovable object.
No, he was a great kid, bro. Miss that bull.
Where'd he go?
Jersey.
Yeah, he went to a random school in Jersey. I don't know.
Yeah, anyone know where? What?
He lives at Home Depot.
Yo,
I-
Ant.
He's gonna watch this podcast and he's gonna have answers for
You remember freshman football when he would growl at you? Because you were center, right? Freshman football?
Yeah.
Remember when he would growl at you in practice?
Dude, he was a freak sometimes, bro. Like, not like bad, but he was just like, he would do some crazy stuff in the locker room too. He was always on like something. And were you at his birthday party?
I don't think I was. I couldn't
Dude,
make it.
we went to his birthday party. The food was so good. It was
Good
it
cookout.
was like soul food. It was like it was like mac and cheese and like
So
fried
that's why.
chicken. Yeah, that's like actually what it was. But it was so good.
Any specific type of fruit you're thinking about?
There was no fruit. But it was actually so good.
Yeah, have you seen this like 3 black women on Instagram, and they like have like these pans of food, and they're like $1,200 for
7
3
pans, $1,200.
It's like the most insane price. Like every single
They like
comment's
came to Westchester.
I know every
You
single
see-
comment's like this has to be satire.
I think they do like I saw what they do. It's like they like also like they like do the event, like they like work and they like cater it and they like have people like I don't know like servers and stuff.
I think
and,
it's like part of like their like strategy to like
yeah.
they're like they say the most insane price and
They
everyone
look
like likes it
outlandish.
and yeah.
But and they only put that they like do like a full like party thing in like the
Okay.
caption.
The fine
I
print.
saw one last night and I was like, there's literally because it was 64 pans, $6,000. I was like, all right, there's actually no way.
Yeah.
And it was like mac and cheese. That's all it was. I was like, there's no way you're paying $6,000 for some mac and cheese.
We're good.
But
We're good.
Yeah. A little PTSD from the pod audio stopping.
Do you want me to go check for you just while you guys keep chopping them up?
Oh yeah, sure. If you don't mind, Cohen. You know the password?
I don't.
Should I say it on the pod? Yeah, people can know my computer password. It's my birthday. 032807. All right. Damn.
Yeah, you're cooked motive.
Stealing the motive.
Yeah, hacked into the motive Mac. Do me a favor. Get rid of that $300 computer. It's been running, but no, but Nick and Louis, I feel like in that account class, they would just always be like we'd be talking about some crazy thing, and I'd turn around and just like just going at it.
Monty was also a pretty big instigator. with,
Monty was a good
Lulu.
instigator.
The big three of the instigators.
Original Rage.
All right, bro.
Yeah, Nick is the original Rage
Wait, you guys
Bait.
are talking about sophomore year, right?
Yeah.
So, that was when Sabrina was in your science class?
Oh, that?
No,
No,
that was freshman.
That was freshman year?
That was bad.
That was like
You know who was in that class?
It was you, Nick.
I can't say.
Yes.
Aiden.
We know who was in that class.
What class?
We
Oh, I
I
know.
I wish I knew what you're talking about.
That was a great. That was,
Backtracking special.
The Monty picks.
oh my gosh, bro.
God. That's a legendary group chat.
Monty picks.
Yeah, and then
Oh yeah, Lou picks.
Ran it back the
Junior
next
year,
year.
bro.
and then from Sween Dog we migrate down to James Boyd's.
Oh, JB.
JB. You're pretty close with JB, huh, Lou?
Yeah, he's my boy. TB.
Tom.
Tom Boyd. I've been trying to get him on the pod since
Yeah.
day one.
Has he ever responded to you or?
Yeah, no, I've DM'd him like a bunch of times. Like we've gone back and forth, and he's just like he's a busy guy.
Does anyone remember showing up to football practice one time? You guys remember that?
Oh, yeah, I did meet him at the football game. He was at a football game this year.
He showed up to one of our practices one time this past year.
Who?
I thought
TB.
Tom
Tom
Boyd.
Boyd.
Yeah. And
Not
you
that
remember
they would know him.
I think
but-
it was on like during like Phillips defense session. I don't remember exactly what it
He
was.
was like a
But
famous
it
song.
was-
How do you guys not know it? It's a
Oh, what?
crazy song, bro. It's the best song. of all
Yo,
time.
sing it for us.
I don't remember it.
we had the boy that made the song with him on the pod, Luke O'Brien. He's the boy. No, but TB JB, that's a good family over there.
Good duo.
Good duo. Nick, I want to bring up. Well, do we want to get into like? I mean, we're already like chopping it up right now. I feel like Nick's highlight of the year was that Viking Slam tourney. A matter of months
That was
ago.
a great day.
Michael Jackson should have took that dub.
No.
That was a
We
big
played so
rivalry.
bad against
So
you
we were
guys.
out first round.
Yeah, that was on me. I'm not gonna lie. That,
What did
I was
Ashton
doing bad.
sell?
Who'd you guys play
Yeah.
first round?
We played like who did we play? Like some
Jake.
juniors.
We played Butthead.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
play
we did
Butthead
play
and we
Butthead.
lost.
Who's Butthead?
Butthead and Beavis.
Yeah, if you know, you know. And he knows too. Because we caught him in front of his face too. It was funny.
Dude, I don't know his actual name.
It's he played soccer.
Like
He
John? No.
You came up with
Wait, Jake, what is his Butthead? You know who Butthead plays?
When was that?
You know
Sophomore
Butthead,
one?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
JT. Yeah.
JT Butthead.
More kids gonna be watching this podcast.
Was it the
Catching
kids with the white
strays.
lies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They were actually like good.
JT Butthead.
I feel like they were solid.
No, I'm pretty sure his mom is like.
He actually looks exactly like Beavis and Butthead.
JT's
Hold on, let me pull a
nice.
picture up.
I remember, yeah, it might have been you. I remember there was one picture of like, it was like freshman year. It was, I don't know if this is the kid. He was sitting at the lunch table and someone put Butthead next to him, like, on like a.
Oh wait, I know that picture. I've seen that picture before.
It was like a split screen. It was this kid sitting at the lunch table, and then it was Butthead on the split screen. It looked exactly like him. I don't know if this is. Yes. Is that the kid we're talking about?
I have the comparison picture though.
I know that picture's so funny.
How are we flaming someone on the pod right now?
It was literally like the second day of
This
school.
kid's
and
catching
he
the
was
most
a freshman.
insane stray. That's so funny. Should we overlay that in the pod?
Yeah, no, overlay that in the pod.
Nah. I feel like I can't expose him. That. I feel like I'm 18 now. I can't put like an underage picture of a child in the episode.
That's okay because you were under 18 when I was taken. So.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, true.
Yeah, that was like the second day of sophomore year.
Dude, freshman year was like crazy. Like, it's still off of COVID, bro. It's like there's no like, I don't know. Freshman year was a blur for me.
Masks for the first half of the
feel
year.
like
Masks. People were still mask fishing, bro. You like didn't know who was who.
Was there any? There was none our sophomore year like COVID stuff. Right?
No. Thank God. Viking block
Yeah.
baseball.
Viking Buck
Nah,
baseball,
she
one
had
of the best baseball game or
still
like
has
games
it on
in
there.
history.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Why did we stop that for a month? That was like lame.
It got so cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like winter, and we didn't want to deal with that.
It was good. It was fun while it lasted.
What was
God,
another, what was
remember,
another
like,
one?
throwing
We
the
played
fruit?
junior year lunch.
The fruit wall.
Yeah.
You guys remember fruit wall?
Was that this year?
That was this year. That was like the
last
very,
time.
very beginning.
That was a one time champion. What's the word?
One hit
it was
wonder.
the first video was so good, and then I feel like they just like.
Yeah, we ran out of fruit, so we stopped.
I mean, yeah. What other fruits were you?
We were gonna do the pumpkin. We were gonna do a pumpkin. like a
Leo,
water.
Leo had like the multi-angle.
I was like, yeah. I mean, we all kind of were, but
Wait, remember hand baseball in
yeah,
physics
like-
class?
Yeah.
Dude, we'd play baseball. You guys know the banisters that are on top of like Knight's physics class? Like it's that one giant wood beam.
Oh yeah.
We'd play basketball on that with like a little
There was
ball.
like a little like sliver at the top. We just throw the ball through.
Oh my god.
I feel like Hacky kind of took over. At the
Yeah.
Hacky did.
No, but I low-key think Hacky peaked junior year at the end of junior
end.
year.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, it was crazy.
You'd go to the gym and like there'd always be a hacky game.
Yes, bro.
The end of this year was good too, but we weren't as good. I was better junior year. I swear, like we would like have like longer volleys our junior year.
We got Robblehead.
Wait, who even started like, the hacky phase? Was it me?
Yeah.
But I thought like, there's no way I just brought that in unprovoked.
I think it was the seniors.
No, because they left already. Like the seniors had left. That's why we started just doing whatever in the hallway.
Oh,
Maybe it was. I know I might have been like the co-founder.
Not to toot my own horn or anything.
All right, Lou. Go play with that driver of yours.
It's awful. Such a tragedy.
Unless you got any good old notes.
No, I was gonna bring up
You know what's tragic? Nick Selly, sophomore year kickball.
bring out the wheelchair, wheel him out.
No, I was gonna say that for the memory.
Oh my god.
That's a top
Oreo-
memory.
the Oreo?
That is a top memory.
He thought he broke his hip.
Almost as
You definitely have to overlap this.
I know, almost as tragic as a
Coming
Jordan
after you,
Plans
Lou.
dropping down third grade flag football, bro.
Wait, what'd you say?
Hurt his full body.
Who?
And the nurse was like, "Where does it hurt?" He's like, my entire right side. Yeah. I dropped the name.
Entire side.
Yeah, there was that one, and then I remember when that one girl fell off the rocket.
Oh my god! I remember
That was like
looking out,
top 3 scariest moments
I
ever.
remember looking out the window and she was just dead on the ground, like she wasn't moving.
I know everyone was like taking a knee. It was crazy.
They rushed.
They rushed the wheelchair.
Yeah, and she was in school the next day.
Yeah, bro, what a beast. Falls off the rocket, back in school the next day.
Did you guys
Peak.
Did you guys two-hand touch football ever get banned?
Yes, thanks to one kid.
Do you guys remember like 4th grade when we just started playing like rugby?
Yeah, we switched over to
We
rugby.
just started like tackling each other.
Yeah, I
and
do
because like
remember
our playground was set up in a good way, we could just like get away with it. We wouldn't see it. We were just falling around.
I feel like Exon did have a good playground. It's big.
No,
Let's
go
on, play by
Nick, it's
Nah.
getting
It's
it's
like
getting
Good go
boxed
for that one. I mean, yeah, I can pop it up. But.
Jake.
Lamar Jackson.
Jake.
Shelly wheelchair.
Now put it up to the camera. Like, Lamar.
That's great.
Remember the Armani Evan Brown beef?
Yes, that was legendary.
When
That was
Armani
insane.
chucked a fucking basketball at Evan's head.
Literally, it's like a cold day in February, and I don't even know what the dispute was. I feel like Evan like wanted the ball, and it was just like. I just watched Armani like crank it back, and just like he's like a foot taller than him, and just like slam like, boom. It was literally.
It was really like man versus child, bro.
And
He was
Arma-
so much bigger than him.
Armani got all the comfort after that too. He got walked by like 3 teachers, like all saying like sorry. I was like, come on.
That was like the first time like us like little white children got to see a white versus black in action. It was down goes Frazier, bro. I mean, bro, he got cranked by the basketball. And what happened to him? Does anyone know?
Armani? He's just.
Yeah, his dad was LeBron, and his mom was Nicki Minaj. That was great, bro. Yeah, was it LeBron's last year? What's LeBron's legacy looking like today?
You're not passing this off to me right now.
Is LeBron retired?
No, I thought that someone said he was accepting his option from the Lakers.
No, he said Savannah wants him to retire in the next year or two. You see that clip?
He said that?
Like hibachi.
Yeah.
He was talking about New York too.
I thought I saw something about he might want to trade or something. He wants to compete for his last year.
Well, I mean, he just signed his extension, so like, I mean, I guess
no, he just accepted his player option. He could just ask for a trade for last year, just dip out. I mean, come on, he's LeBron. He can do whatever he wants, pretty much.
He's got all the money in the world.
Like literally though.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
GM,
Player GM.
For after that 2020.
I think it's gonna be his last year.
By himself.
I think hope it'll be his last year, but if it's like not, like if he doesn't say it before the end of the season, then it's not. Because I think he'll do like a
farewell tour,
and like have people know and like make it like a big thing rather than like just like say at the end of the season, like I'm done.
What if he just wins the championship last year?
I mean, like doing like some Peyton Manning shit, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah. Great conversation about LeBron James there. Where were we? Oh, we were at we were at Armani. What about Bryce Fielding?
The goat.
That is a
The
pool.
goat.
That
is a pool. Hamza.
What are we talking about?
Bryce Fielding.
About Tyneef Thomas.
He's Stogan now.
Who?
Bryce.
Actually?
Yeah.
Bryce Fielding?
He reclassed. He's gonna be a senior.
Damn.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Is this kid an Exton?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
When did he?
You know, bro.
I remember that
Like
kid.
fourth grade.
Greatest athlete of our generation.
D1 elementary school athlete. But also don't forget, probably the biggest Warriors fan you'll ever meet in your life. If you remember that. That kid
always
wore
wear
like
that
a Stephen
Curry
Curry
jersey. Yeah, now I
every day.
remember that.
Bro, if you weren't wearing like some sort of basketball shoes in elementary school, what were you doing?
I got the KDs, the orange and blue. I don't know which ones they were.
Wait,
Which
didn't you go to a Catholic school? How were you wearing basketball shoes in school?
Did you have the
Yo.
pink soldiers, Leo?
I had here's my school rotation. So here's how I got on the shoes right here. This is the story. First grade, Jacob Rivera, Ashton McLaughlin in that class, Mrs. Wright. It's like a rainy day, indoor recess. And we're back and we were playing with like these wooden blocks. We're stacking them up. And I like we had the best stack, bro. It was a great stack, let me just say. It was a beautiful tower. It was a great stack of wooden blocks. I'm really glazing this stack of wooden blocks. And I was like, let's go. Remember Rohan? Do you remember Rohan?
I do remember Rohan.
Rohan, my boy. He was there. And I remember we were like talking, and like Bryce Fielding, who was, I'm not going to say it. Bryce Fielding. He was back. What?
Minority.
What?
Minority.
I thought you said something way different. Not gonna lie.
Nick, bro, no repeats. No repeats of that lost podcast.
And have you seen the Jalen Hurts clip where he's like, is it Pat Mac or it's Reese Davis? He's like, it stands for let a naysayer know. Have you seen that clip? That's what I thought. This is what this is like right now. So anyway, I'm back in the class stacking wooden blocks, and Bryce Fielding's like, I think he just decided to like grill me on my like $10 Payless freaking shoes. By the way, and he was like, cause so in his culture, like, he's more experienced with.
Stop while you're ahead, bro.
And so he knows ball a little bit more.
He just likes basketball. He likes basketball.
Bryce Fielding, he likes basketball. Final words. And he was like, yo, you gotta like get on the shoe game. So like that night, I was so mad. I was like, bro, like I'm repping these like beaters. Horrible, these beaters. And I go down to Foot Locker, get myself the cleanest red LeBron 7 soldiers with the strap over them. They're red and gray. So that's how it started. Then second grade, we went to the LeBron 12s. Iconic. LeBron 12s were like one of the most iconic shoes in my opinion. They had like the cool like hexagons on the bottom of them. Mm-hmm. And then I remember fourth grade, I had this crazy KD 7 lows, and they had like a bunch of just random stuff on them. Those were a good pull. And then the shoe game kind of fell off after that. I remember Ashton used to rock some like black and pink Kyries.
Hell yeah, those are fire.
Dude, I was obsessed with Giannis in middle school, and I bought like his like first ever shoe.
I do remember that.
And then I bought the second one.
Is that the one you put the socks over? Remember you folded your socks over the shoe?
I forget what. Bro, I had these like
before Embiid had a shoe deal, I had these like fake Embiid like Cameroon, like I don't know who made them, bro. They were actually like kind of sick. I wish I could find them, but they were like these like high top basketball shoes, and they were actually like nice, but they were so fake. Like he did not have anything to do with that shoe, and my mom bought them for me, and I was like, no way. Like, I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
How old were you?
I was probably like 6th grade, 5th grade.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's all about the cool factor. Anyone else rep some good shoes? I remember Fenton was like the coolest when he brought out the Soldier, like strapped pink breast cancer awareness LeBrons. Bro, that was crazy. It's crazy.
You guys ever the Curry 3s? The Under Armour Curry 3s?
I repped a pair of Curry's once.
I did rep a pair of
yeah.
Curry's too, yeah.
Yeah, Curry's came around, but like
Who had the Grinches? I know somebody had the Grinches.
Was it Aiden?
Brett Barber's fake ass Grinches, bro.
He had Grinch.
He got from
He hoops in them?
DHgate. He hooped in them all 4 years of like CYO. I can't believe they didn't fall apart. That's crazy.
High school?
Yeah. He had Grinch, like Kobe Grinches. And they were tough. Like you would have. Yeah, they were fake. But you wouldn't have told. Like you wouldn't have
you
found
paid
out.
for those, the fake ones?
It was like 100.
Dude, they were nice for fake. Because the Grinches are like $600.
I thought they were real.
Of course you would think that.
Nick, you're global as shit.
Nick, bro, how's the cologne biz doing?
I haven't bought a new cologne in like a year. It's been a minute.
How did you get into that field of cologne? You just
One more thing you gotta
You're not sitting next to him, bro.
I think I think TikTok like got me into colognes. Like I saw
with the 2023 TikTok phase.
Yeah, I
Cologne
think so.
Boy and all that.
Yeah,
get up.
Jeremy Fragrance.
Grab whatever you can.
Right, he fell off. He does coke now.
Who?
Dude, oh my god, I had the craziest story from this past weekend. So we were chilling in Margate, we were walking, we met these guys, and all of a sudden
That's how every loose story starts out.
they just pull out a bag.
Margate.
Just a straight bag. And it was like I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? Because I've never seen I heard about the stories, but he takes out the bag and we're just like, yo, get the fuck away from us. We just walk away from him. It was the weirdest shit ever.
Bro.
So wait, he had a Ziploc bag and he ran away.
Never do drugs, bro.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
These guys,
What frat do you want to rush at Penn State?
Pink House.
I can't wait to email them and be like, Louis Pietrantonio loves coke and loves heroin. Loves.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle, remember your nickname, Kyle? Fent Kyle. Fent Kyle. Chris Rafter came up with that name. He calls him Fent Kyle.
I don't even start. I don't remember.
Lucia, do me a favor, give that mic to Sir Cone.
Thanks, sir.
How did that even start?
I think it was the most random thing ever. It's like,
Yeah,
like,
it was-
I
it
know
was-
you're doing Fenton over there, Kyle.
Yeah, it was very random.
Just Fenton Kyle. There it is.
Yeah,
It's like, yep. Every weekend. Yep.
that's not cool. That's not cool, dude. Yeah, we got Calvinator 0726 on. I haven't played PS in forever, bro.
Do you remember that backstory of that dude, by the way? That actually is a
No,
story in
so
itself.
who were the PlayStation boys? Was the original guys was me, Kyle, and Jake. By the way, Jake was the
Jimmy
PlayStation
Lavelle.
kid, and Jimmy Lavelle.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Your Shanahan bestie right there.
No, but do you remember Leo?
He was there.
You were a PlayStation guy?
The cheesy 1404.
I do remember that. You're the Afro dude. You're the Afro dude. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't play as much when I was at my dad's, and I had a PS4 at my dad's. Cause I forget what I forget what it was. Like I didn't have PlayStation Plus or something, and then like I figured it out. But like I would always play Xbox at my mom's, and then I joined up you guys a couple times when I got the PlayStation Plus. I think I got like a couple gift cards, PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I was big
grinder.
Big Xbox. I haven't played Xbox in 4 months.
Nah, yeah, Xbox has been dead.
Terrible,
like,
bro.
This is like the worst time
Yeah.
Xbox has
I mean, I
ever
play
been.
Warzone every once in a while.
Yeah, no.
I would hop
You
on
can
it.
never rekindle that like from your childhood, bro. Like those Fortnite days back in like middle school.
No, yeah, I try and play so many new games now. I just get like instantly bored.
Yeah, like the Game Pass is boring. Like there's no fun games. Like no one's like there's no crazy hype games. And if they are crazy hype, they're just overpriced and stupid. But I mean I can't wait for GTA 6, but that thing's not coming out.
We're gonna be in college in that.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
low key, that's
bro.
kind of fire. Like GTA 6, if it's actually good,
Yeah,
it'd be like a good game to play. I mean,
It's fire, but then you also gotta drop
but
like
we're gonna-
$110 on a
Yeah, we're
video
so
game.
occupied with college. I don't think we're gonna have time to just get on.
Yeah,
the
Louis,
game.
you remember your first time ever playing GTA 5?
Yes. Oh my God. So Easter break, 7th grade. I remember I begged my mom to get GTA because like Griff had it, Sam had it, Cam had it, and they had like talk about how they would talk about how much fun it was.
It's a ghost, bro.
And when I got that, dude, I was so ass to the game, but I had so much fun. I remember running a heist the first night. I had no idea what to do. I think it was Diamond Casino. It was crazy. But yeah, I just grinded GTA after that.
Nick, are you gonna bring your Xbox to the dorm?
Yeah, I will.
All right, because
Are you?
no, it's
yours
broken.
doesn't work, yeah.
So I mean, like, I'll play when you're not playing.
I have an old one. Use.
Bring two.
Yeah.
Old gen.
I mean, like, I don't really.
Old gen.
I mean, I guess
no, you're gonna have a lot more free time.
we should just. I should. Nick, who do you game share with?
My brother.
No, I just burped.
Yeah, we can all.
By the way,
We can all.
I mean, yeah. If you, do you think you're gonna have to game share with your brother?
I mean, probably. There's nothing you can do if I just game share to you.
Just game share to me, and then we can play on one Xbox, 2 accounts.
Yeah, I guess.
Logged
yeah.
in. All right, word.
I remember
So
first.
I know Luke's bringing his too. So.
Oh, all right, word.
I remember first. Oh, by the way, sorry. I'm circling back to the Bryce Fielding block story. The main part.
That story ends.
It was just about how I got in the shoes. But the best part of that story, and clearly this was emotionally damaging to me because I still remember it. Charlie Clark rolls over this tower. And I was like, yo, boss, like, do me a favor, like, let's step away from the tower. I spent a lot of time on this, right? And I was like, yeah, can we, like, keep a distance? And, like, everyone was keeping a distance. It was me, like, Rohan, it was probably like Jake, Ashton, and Bryce. Charlie Clark gets over here. Just 9/11/2001, just right through the tower, bro. Right through the tower. And I was like, bro, are you kidding me? I was so mad.
You didn't throw hands with him, dude. That would have been awful as a kid.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like
It was-
back then, that's definitely something he would do.
I threw hands with Charlie Clark. Remember that?
At the field.
At the field.
Yeah.
And who broke it up? His mom. His
mom got involved.
His mom was like
bro.
8 months pregnant. She ran across the field to come break up our fight, bro. Oh my. Nick, remember when we? You know what I was thinking about the other day? Remember when were you there when we threw rocks at moving cars?
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Like, I think it might have been me, Jack, and Vern, but I had no idea.
I
had
remember
no
throwing
idea.
sticks at cars.
Dude, it might have been a stick, but I had like no idea how big of a deal it was, and we like threw a rock at this random dude's car going by, and it hit the car, and he like pulled over and stopped and started like screaming at us, and we like ran away, and we were so scared. We thought he was gonna chase us. I don't think it did anything, but he was like, "Come here," and we were like, like screamed as loud as we could. We were like freaking out.
What's he gonna do?
That's great. Bro, and when Ant first came to Exton, because Ant was not with us kindergarten, first grade.
I mean, it wasn't too
No,
late.
second grade. That was a crazy experience. It was like Ant was like the crazy kid when he first came in.
Yeah, it was. I was a problem in elementary school.
The greatest free agent signing of elementary
So you gave
school.
Mrs. Pucciala the business.
I hate
that was a great.
Which was just a
Leo
problem.
gave her the business.
I gave it me. I feel like me and Ant got we got called down to their office multiple
Well, no, the
times.
teachers at like
Me and you got along horribly with Miss Diaz.
No, yeah, no.
horribly.
Oh yeah,
We got that after school detention that one
the
time.
teachers who were like actually like annoying, like those are the ones who I had a problem with. Like it was never like any of the teachers that were like just like chill, like obviously like Mr. Passon, like all those like chill teachers.
DJ Passon.
Or like
No, I agree. Here was Anston. This is. I feel like you never would like take advantage of a teacher. Like if they were chill, it was literally like if they were being annoying and
I was
everybody
gonna
annoyed
be
you just like
annoying
stood
back.
up
Yeah.
to them. Yeah.
Do you guys ever have like a weird teacher that got like fired for some odd reason?
Yup.
Dude, we
Computer
had
science.
Clark.
Yeah. That's not even
That was
real.
fake.
That's not real, right?
No,
But
he
there's
got
a different
fired
there's a
for
different
something.
one that's real at Fugate. It was Mr. Barry. I think his name was.
I don't think it was.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think it's
he
anything
had,
illegal.
Didn't
it's
the
just,
dude get
weird.
He had
fired
something
from East
looked up
for
on his
the?
computer.
I don't think it's anything illegal. I think it was just weird. Obviously.
Didn't he get Didn't someone get fired from East for like TikToks or something?
They were
Josiah Keller.
they were
Yeah.
streaming and they like.
No,
they,
that
they,
was
weren't they smoking?
that was Salcedo's student
Yeah.
teacher freshman
Is that who
year.
you're talking about?
Yeah, Squeaky Creeks. What's this YouTube man?
There was a sub our sophomore year that got booted because
Who?
he got so many creep like allegations.
Mr. Orr?
Yes, yeah, that
Oh my
guy.
god.
I'll be
That was
honest.
sophomore year.
Yeah, that was sophomore year because I remember.
Girls like do squats.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh my god.
It was like only girls too. He wouldn't call up guys. It was just.
I hope stays, bro. I really.
he's the man.
How
I-
he's still there. I'm not gonna lie. But
Because he
He's the
people
boy.
like
I
him.
love him.
no.
I got-
It's like some of the comments he be making.
Yeah, but like the
He's the
comments
boy, though.
aren't over the top.
Dude, yes,
like,
dude. I will not talk
you
about him
weren't in
here.
You weren't in our lunch class when he made a
I
crazy.
know that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
We'll
was it
talk about
creepy
this when
or-
the camera goes off. But
No. It was
I love.
really fun.
If
yeah,
you're-
like he was.
if-
He was never creepy. It was like
No, he was never.
He would just
Yeah.
make funny
Yeah,
jokes.
exactly.
If any admin is listening from East High School, keep that boy on the payroll. All right.
Maybe we should bleep out their names.
And I mean,
Yeah, or maybe just take it out of the podcast.
Bro, it's
My boy
Tuesday
needs a
night.
job. My boy needs
his
that
job,
job.
bro.
Lou, bro, you need some new socks too. How about that?
Yeah.
What is your heel doing?
I think this happened at the sim too. The
Yeah,
sim
but
was
you gotta-
not, today was not my day.
Yeah, put the Crocs down, Lewis. Big 25.
Oh my god.
Giant hole.
I can smell
Yeah,
it from here.
I got a parking ticket. I broke my sim. Yeah, broke
Rough
my
day.
sim driver.
It's an expensive day.
And in Westchester after work, bro.
Carlina's.
go home, bro.
Lou,
Yeah,
Lou,
that's his
I'll get a
bad
snap
energy.
from Lou at Carlina's. Just like sending the weirdest ass. Lou, do your snap face. Can you do that for us?
was he snapping a guy or a girl?
Is that
Something like
is that
nah,
what you
it's
do in every
weird.
snap?
It's weird. It's
I
weirder
know
than
what Jake
that.
you doing. Jake got the you got like the.
I be switching. I got a couple poses.
Well, I mean,
I
yeah, no,
don't,
you got the.
Leo got the top. Leo, you got the top of the
Do you like
hat. pose?
Snapchat, Nishka?
No, I always send the streaks. It's just like the shoulder, but then it's like
Yeah.
It's either that or it's like
I don't know where to put my hands. It's like weird.
Yeah, like
Seven
the
pictures
neck.
back.
Yeah.
Big streaks.
I remember Jimmy Hayes that.
That's crazy, bro.
What video are we
I
talking
want
about?
to the word shower today, bro.
Think I showered.
I remember.
That was when I used to shower, bro.
Bro, have you seen like the AI like Indian? It's so funny. It's like, ooh, I took a shower today. It's like shower, not in my house. It's so
Nick,
funny.
you ever remember the video when the Utopia came out? The best song on Utopia. The Utopia, Travis. The Travis. album.
That yeah. Way back.
Nick has a mirror picture.
Nick dog alligator.
The shining bottom.
Ashton has a mirror picture too. Trying to think.
This one.
Lewis, I feel like you might have one as well.
Grab the boobies.
Lewis has one from up here.
Grade.
Oh,
With a
yeah.
towel on. The body image pictures, remember those, bro?
Oh, you got
It's
one.
you and Michael.
Nah,
Those
those
are, nah,
those are
Nick's,
bad.
Nick's,
Mine's not
Nick's,
that bad.
Nick, bro, you got like a like the little ass like Hershey stuffed animal.
House party
Michael's got like a giant minion. Nick's got like the little ass.
terrorized.
I want to find that now. Hold on.
Wait, I don't think I've seen Nick's. Michael
No, you've
posted
definitely seen mine.
everywhere.
No,
Pikachu.
I
or
have
who was
Michael's
it?
in
It was
my
Minion.
eyes only.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, I remember Nick used to show me like the most diabolical like Twitter videos. It'd be like someone like getting there.
Yes,
they're like,
bro,
They're like
Nick.
headshot off.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're gonna bring up.
Oh my god, the most traumatizing video.
Show that thing. That just don't show the camera, bro.
I don't know. Man.
No, I'm good, bro.
That's horrible.
Uh-oh.
I can't overlay these pictures in the pod.
It's Nick's whole dude.
No, it's not me.
Nick, bro.
Yo.
Why is this in March?
Hold the mic up.
Oh, this one we did most likely to.
Oh my god. Oh, I
Ashton,
know
hold
what
the
this
mic up.
video is.
When we did the most likely
I don't even
to
want to
stuff?
listen to the audio.
Oh, I don't know if you want to.
Who's the dumbest? And we said it was you.
Cat, bro. I'm going to one of the best schools.
Biggest glow up, Nate. Cap. Pulls most, Nate. Pleasing you, bro. Most toxic, Ashton. And me.
Well, no, and we
Funniest. They gave it to me. Let's
Wait,
go.
did the girls?
No, that's a tie.
That was a tie between me and you, bro.
Can we get lights off now?
Yeah, go lights off.
Most sus, me.
Oh,
If you're watching the
Most-
video, we're going lights
Most
off.
fun was Aiden and Ashton.
Obviously.
Most awkward was Aiden.
What? No, whoa. What was that? Go
That
back.
was most awkward.
Oh.
Should we say that one?
Nah. Wait, was it? Oh.
Who is it?
Least
Aiden?
awkward.
Wait, that was Aiden?
Yeah.
No.
And we have me, and some people said Michael. Someone said Sawyer. Least awkward, Fenton.
Yeah.
Worst hairline, Nate.
Yep.
Best,
Show it now.
best voice / singer. Why was this one of the questions?
Fenton.
Who's the meanest? Michael.
How am I not on that?
I don't.
Actually, you're a bad
Funniest,
boy.
me. Let's go, baby. Come
The
on.
funniest?
Most responsible, athletic, both Fenton. Yeah, look at those notifications. It's crazy. Aiden, best at video games, and we said Aiden.
Are you serious?
What year is this? This was.
What's it say?
We have to have been trolling. There's no way. Because it was 8. We said Nate too, and Nate sucks. Most successful Fenton. Why are we glazing? Best at video games. Gonna get married first, Fenton. That's actually like true. Who's never getting married? Nick and Ashton.
Yo, whoa.
Yo, might as well get married now.
Survive a horror movie. Me.
What did you just say, Nick?
Me and Nate.
Wait, hold on. You just said we might as well just get married, you gay ass motherfucker. Why am I fist pumping you? I'm not fist pumping you.
Who's for the streets, Nate? And we said me and you were most likely to survive a horror movie.
Me?
No. Oh, my bad. Most girls in DMs, Nate. This is like 7th grade, bro. Who's the most dog water? Like, why is this a question? Even between me or, no, Ashton, Michael, and Aiden.
Aiden can't join us today, unfortunately.
Aiden
Oh, yeah.
been off the grid.
Off the grid. Like,
So he was on the grid for a day.
Yeah, but did you? Yeah,
He shaved.
Wait, he did shave.
Yeah. Wait, did he went to JMU with you guys, right?
Yeah.
And then he went straight to the Outer Banks after. From there,
He went to the Outer Banks again.
for 2
Yeah,
weeks.
he said his mom was texting him at 11 a.m. during orientation, being like, "You ready to go? You ready to go?"
wait, he didn't
Really?
come back up?
Mm-mm.
They
He went
picked him.
straight
They
there.
picked him up from orientation.
Yeah, well, his mom was there.
Yeah, it was like a paranoid.
That's crazy.
Bro, I could not do Outer Banks again for a week. That was hell.
It's 2 weeks.
I'm doing
pretty
it
sure.
for a week
Yeah, he's
again.
there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's there for another.
It was
That
so
makes
much-
so much fun. It's just what you make of it. It's like
Yeah.
not. It's not like.
It was fun, but then at some points, like, it got bad.
Yeah, when you got sick and got the whole house sick.
Yeah. Or when you
And
blast the
potato.
music at 2 a.m. in your shower, and it was going
Bro,
through.
I
the
like-
walls.
I was not affected by any of that.
Because we were having a good time.
Well, no, but the sickness, I didn't get affected by.
All right.
I was.
If
hella
you guys
sick.
I got don't- the sickness if you're at a
Yeah,
party
same.
and you don't know where Lewis is, don't call him.
Oh, Nick.
Oh my God, Lou, do you remember the one night, bitch in a bottle, I like banged on your door asking for Nick, and I was like, is Nick in here? And you go, nah, I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. You were right next to the door.
Yeah, while that was going on, you snapped my sunglasses.
Oh my god. I don't
You
remember
sat
what
on
it
him.
was.
Just say Lou was having a great night.
Yeah, and he answered the phone. I called him.
Oh, dude, stop.
Nick, bro, Nick, like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Why would you
I wasn't even the
answer?
one who picked up the phone. Oh wait, no, I was.
Yes,
the one.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I was handed the phone, and she's like,
And
I
it was like,
what the fuck? Yo. It's alright. We live and we learn.
Louis, how many times do you think you and Nick tumbled and rumbled at senior week?
I don't know. It's more like him and Sam sleep in the same bed.
speaker
every
died.
night.
Nick, let's go.
Louis, remember your crash out against me when I took your
Yes, bro. Fuck you.
How many times did you crash out, Lou?
Twice. I remember crashing out once on Michael because he called me stupid, and then
No, me and Louis had made up by about 10:30 a.m. the next morning.
He gave me a hug, and I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, that's what I did. The first thing I did when I woke up was walked over to you and gave you a hug. You were like,
Now,
"Fuck
people
you."
were saying just snatch, dead ass, pull the bed out from under. You would have either got hurt or something would have had happened.
Dude, remember when Monty was flickering the lights, like just trying to wake me up, just being an asshole, and I was like so mad, dude.
Yes, bro. Oh my god. Dude, that was good. They were great times.
Should we get into our top 5?
Ashton with a little whisper there.
Top five songs.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's get. I wish I would have gone through this. This is honestly not gonna be in any particular order. We've already been talking it up. Like I said, this isn't an episode curated to most of the general public, unless you just want to hear us yapping about stuff that only we can relate to. But top 5 memories. We'll keep it middle school and high school. I guess we'll do middle school and high school because I guess Lou, you didn't go to middle school with us, but you can just do high school. But yeah, everyone go around, this will take a minute, but we'll go around, everyone do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we'll all start with our 5.
Well, I can't do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll do not in order.
Just, all right, do not in order. But say your 5, just number it. Why not?
You want me to go first?
No, here, let's start with Kyle. We'll go left to right.
You got put
So,
on the spot.
So it's got to be one of the
Alright.
corners. We got to get on order.
Jimmy, you think you got 5 memories you can spit out right now?
I don't have all 5.
you
I
only
can
need
give you
one.
probably number 5 though.
Yeah, give it.
All right,
All right.
give me one. Yeah, go number 5 then, Jimmy.
We'll start with Jimmy.
I don't know if I'd put them in order, but if I had to go number 5, it'd probably be this year hockey game overtime winner against Kennett in the Flyers Cup. That was pretty cool.
That was one of the
that
best.
was
And
was
I
a-
was so happy. That was such a perfect way. After we won that, I was I don't care. I was I'm satisfied. That was such a good way to go out with East hockey.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was upsetting the next game, but that game I'll probably remember for a long time. So.
And I remember me and Ashton, when your brother played Ashton, we go to 4th grade. Me and you would be in the section, and that's when they would be rowdy, the most insane chanting against Rustin, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. East hockey, great memories.
Yep.
Nick Selly.
I would have to say the Viking Slam tournament. That was
Nick's dragging it. Nick's dragging his
peak.
Nick being the MVP of his Viking Slam team.
Just let it go.
All right, Viking Slam, Nick.
Yeah, it was a fun time with the boys. It was a good squad we had.
I mic'd him up for that too. Check our Insta.
Taking away the mic, he's done.
All right, Nate Dolski.
I'd definitely say one of the best memories is the hook and ladder at Oxford during our sophomore year.
Yeah.
That was an away game, so not a lot of people were there, but it was the last couple seconds of the game. And was that our only win that year?
Yeah. It was our only win.
Yeah, and we did a Hail Mary pretty much and won the game.
Wait,
Sir.
We also won against Kennett that year?
Nah,
it was in downpour, right?
I thought that was our freshman year that we.
That
was. I think it's freshman year. Yeah.
All right. I'm thinking something to do with Mr. Wash. Mr. Wash was the guy.
Ashton, do you
Either
remember?
same.
I was at Ashton's doing virtual class in like 7th or 8th grade during COVID. We were in like your playroom. I was online, and I remember like Wash was like just like being Wash, and I said I was unmuted, and I go to Ashton like, Wash has got to be smoking some type of weed. And he just goes, what? And I literally ran out of your playroom and just like never came back to my computer. I was like, bro.
I do remember that.
When you and Aiden were at my house for school, and I was playing 2K with James Harden. I don't know. I was with James Harden. I don't know what I was doing, but I know I was playing with James Harden, and I was unmuted on my class. And like I was like missing shots, and I was like, James Harden fucking sucks. And like I was like, holy shit, my thing was unmuted, and no one said a single thing. Like not the teacher, not my classmates, not a single person said anything. And I was like, I guess I'm lucky, but.
Well, Ashton, do you want to say something? Sorry, I kind of.
Yeah, no. When he fell asleep on his yoga ball in his classroom, like middle of the class, this bull lays back on his yoga ball and just falls asleep, and we're all just kind of sitting there wondering what's gonna happen next. I mean, he fell asleep for like 20 minutes too, so I don't know.
Oh yeah. Was that your memory or no? Yeah.
Huh? Oh, I'll do
With
the
number 5.
dodgeball tournament 7th grade.
Yes.
And we won that. That was fire. That was a lot of fun.
I'm glad you brought that up.
And I still got the headband that we got. I thought we were gonna get like some cool stuff from the school store. We got a freaking headband.
I still got the blanket. I got the Fugate Middle School blanket.
For 5, I'd say the junior tailgate that whole weekend. I feel like it was just good vibes, and like that was like the last little bit before everything started happening in senior year. So the next 4 is gonna be probably senior year anyway.
Yeah, the dodgeball was a really good pool, and I wanted to do something from middle school at the 5, maybe something from high school. I don't know, it's so hard. I feel like, all right, number 5, it's gonna be, trying to think. Like I said, it's hard to put these in order. Number 5, I'm gonna go Tiziana Murray's class, and because literally I can pull up. It was like a straight 4 months of just the most like copy and paste like 3rd grade shenanigans into like high school again, like after COVID, and it was just like the funniest, like this 60-year-old substitute teacher, like just like I'm just putting this all into one memory, but like so many, like the first day, like I hid in the closet for like attendance, then when she called my name, like popped out, and like Aunt would just always be going at her, like it was so funny. So I trolling our long-term Italian substitute teacher who barely spoke English. The last day of school, I remember it was like her, like she didn't let us out. Like there was like a fire drill, and we went out of the class, and we came back, and she was like mad that we left. She's like, "Why you leave? Why you leave?" It's like it was a fire drill. And I remember the last day, like we were trolling her. Like I was like, I have to go to the bathroom, and then like. Well, I remember the first day of that class. I told a story last pod. Like, remember you were like, yeah, I'm like nearsighted or whatever. Like, I have to sit in the front of the class next to like Dom or whoever. And you were like, she was like, all right, I need like a note from your mom. And like, you made like my contact on your phone, like a mom, and literally text you like, yep, Aunt's good. Showed it to her. That easy. But yeah, that class. I'm gonna go out to number 5, Looper.
So my 5 had to be Mr. Knight's physics class, junior year. It was just fun. It was just a good time.
In the books.
Good laughs.
Nah, I like that class. That class was good.
We got some whisper down the lane happening over here. Yeah, Looper. I love Mr. Knight's class.
Oh boy.
Let's chill out, boys.
Yeah,
we have a crash out over here.
Good boy, chill out.
All right, should I share?
Kyle at the 5.
I think I'll go with sports memory for mine. Have to be my junior year. It was the senior night for the seniors, and we played Coatesville and we won in overtime. And like the fact that we tied it, it was like, oh my, what is going on?
Calm down, Lou. Those are gonna be first and last ever time behind Mike. Go ahead, Kyle.
Sorry.
What do good boys do? They calm down.
Oh, he's whipping out the crotch.
Actually, you are the goodest boy. Goodest boy in Westchester
This was a
East.
lock for the podcast. Louis P. Crash Out.
Yeah.
If you, yeah, it's like the line's like 2.5 crash outs.
Hit me with your driver.
You scared?
You just cocked it back.
5 feet away. Like,
Why are you scared? You're not even
I'm right
nasty
next to
ass,
him.
bro.
What are you talking about?
So just put the crock down and just shut up.
All right.
Lou, did you even talk about your memory?
Yes,
Yeah, it was
Mr. Knight's class.
All right, I think
Let Cohen speak
Yeah, I
his
was gonna
mind.
say.
Yeah, I was just saying junior year lacrosse senior night for the seniors when we beat
Yeah, I
Coastal in
don't care.
overtime.
Oh yeah.
All right, bro.
Sorry, keep going.
That game was lit because we like tied it like last second. It was like practically a Hail Mary to send it to OT, and then we ended up scoring in OT and winning. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
I remember hearing about that game.
Jimbo at the number 4.
Should we skip the one?
Should we skip?
I feel like it's gonna take forever.
Yeah, let's just skip to 1 and 2 memories.
Or should we do top 3?
All right.
top
How about every person rattle off their top 3, just like quick, like
Just say 2 more.
Yeah, just say.
2 more?
No, they can be like 3 or 4 too, but just like make it quick. We don't have to go like around every single time.
All right, I'll go. I was gonna put this in my 4 just because it's.
Like I don't know.
It's a Fukin memory, but Mr. Brooks' advisory class.
Mr. Brooks advisory period.
I thought that was so cool as a middle schooler, like having a free period all to myself. But then you get to high school and it's like you have like eight free periods a day.
Yeah.
So it was like, but it was
That's
pretty
fair.
cool. Like, he actually did not care at all. And one of my most disappointing things was not seeing him at the middle school walkthrough. Like he was actually not there.
I know Killadilla. He follows the motive, so maybe we'll
Does
see
he?
this. Yeah.
We'll see that.
He would pop out to lacrosse practices every once in a while.
He
I
would?
just see him there.
Diller?
He would?
Yeah, you didn't remember seeing him?
No, yeah, I remember.
Like
He's
I don't
popped
think
out.
we ever called that dude Mr. Brooks. Like ever. Like it was always Dillard.
It was always Dillard.
When Mrs. Hafer heard us call him Dillard, and she flipped her shit.
Oh my god! Yeah, in the hallway, you called him Dillard.
Yeah, I was like Dillard, and she was like, "That is Mr. Brooks. You do not call him that."
That is
He was
Mr.
like,
Brooks too.
Oh, I don't care. And I forget. Then we did something. We ran away from her. It was like our last day of school, 8th grade, and we said something or like threw something at. We were being jerks, bro. We hated her. We actually did something fucked up and then ran away from Mrs. Hafer because we hated her so much.
No, Miss Hafer's an op though.
No,
Oh,
I
God.
actually hated her. I despised Mrs. Hafer.
I'll just throw it in there now while we're on the topic. Like one of my top 3, like top 5, I was gonna put it at the 4, maybe 3. Is it was I'd watch this video I'll still watch this video and it'll be one of the few videos on my phone that I'll laugh out loud at. Is Brendan H getting just annihilated by a yardstick, bro. Dillard, literally, it got to the point where it's bro, that dude did not care. We would be on Zoom. He was so sick of it.
He was like, just don't break the stick. And I hit him so hard it snapped the first
Literally,
time.
he had one because I have the video the first time of literally just him getting slapped. He's like ah, and then he takes it the first time. When it doesn't snap, it's almost funnier because it's just a thud, and he's just he's begging for mercy. And then Diller came over. He's like, bro, he was like, I do not get paid enough for this. Just do not break the stick. 5 minutes later,
Didn't even tell you to stop. She's like, don't break the stick.
winds up and just cranks it, just breaks the stick, and he's just like the video's so funny because it's literally just silence because we're all laughing so hard, and he's just like ah. He
runs around
skipping around the glass holding his thigh, and we're all just literally speechless. It was so
Because it
funny.
snapped, and that was his one rule: just do not break.
I know. And then I feel one of you guys ran down the DJ pass and stole 2 more. We're like, no, we didn't snap it. This is the same meter stick.
Yeah, that was the day we were just lighting stuff on fire. DJ Passon's room.
Yes, bro.
We would just do whatever, bro.
It actually didn't.
It was a problem.
The COVID years in middle school were just.
Todd time, remember Todd time?
Yeah.
That was our OG advisor, I think, was Todd. Remember Todd Saunders?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna bring it up later, but since we're on the middle school and reckless topic, the milk.
Yeah, the milk. I was gonna say that was had to be brought up at some point.
That was so fun.
All the chocolate milk.
That was fun as hell.
That lunch was actually fun. I thought it was gonna be
Yeah. Oh, we're in the library and it's only us. And
Yeah. All right, we kind of lost our order for top 5, but it's all right. Go down the line and Nick.
all right.
I would have to say, like Mr. Sweeney / Mr. Boyd's class. Those two combined classes were there was a lot of stuff going on always, with Louis and Monty and Big Charles, and then the two.
Motive too. Motive was in that.
Yeah, Motive was in that.
He's just the chill, nonchalant guy though. He didn't talk much. Yeah.
I was so
Working on the
bad
pod.
at chem.
That's when you started the pod.
It was when I started the pod. I was in like the locked in era of my life. I was like not messing around.
After you were all emo freshman year.
Yeah, but he barely talked.
Me?
Sophomore, yeah. You like
I said freshman. Because you didn't like it at
Freshman
East.
year, yeah, I was probably a little naive. Sophomore year, the beginning of sophomore year, I hated, bro. I was like, oh, I have to deal with Louis and Chem.
I didn't even talk to you guys being in that year.
But then like
Too busy.
me and Lou had to like.
Lewis was getting busy in that class.
What is happening over there? Me and Lou.
Jim, bro, calm down. It's a ghost, bro.
I remember me and Lou like had to form a bond in hard times because like Nick and Mont would always team up, so then it would just be left to like me and Lou, and I did not know what I was doing. And Ken had also Louis Loki like helped me get through that class.
Yeah, but then by the end of the year, we became friends with the duo.
And I was gonna say
the duo
and the huzz in that class.
The amazing duo.
Remember when we had that group chat? He like someone would go up to his desk because he would just leave his
pictures.
Yeah, he just leave his answer key on the desk and we take it.
Yeah.
I remember like Triple P Powers got caught like leaking the answer key.
Oh my god.
1 week. All right, so sorry, Nick. All right, Nick, you were talking about the class. All right,
Yeah.
Nate. You can spit a few, like I said. Like
I'll
spit your
say,
top three if you want.
When we went to Deca States, I think it was junior year when we played Gentlemen's. Paulsgrove was the host, and everyone was just like fucking with him. and then Sean Einfeld lost, and we had to like we had to chick. Yeah, we beat him with the belt. That was so funny. And then.
Can we talk about? I was gonna mention this earlier. BW Pascal and Nathan Paulsgrove earlier.
Oh my
this year.
god! That's honestly that's one of my memories too. That was nuts.
Keep going.
I remember practice leading up to that. The whole team knew. The whole team was like, "Yo."
We all sat in the locker room to wait for this to happen.
Yeah, and then I remember I was
Yes.
my locker was right next to Paulsgrove's, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like about to leave. And I just see B-dubs come in, and you can tell like he was like locked eyes.
He was on some
and I was like, oh shit.
Did Paulsgrove know that was coming for him?
Yes, no.
Everyone told him.
Like stupid about it.
He was, bro. Everyone
Nate
was
knew
telling him.
B-dubs was like, yeah, I gave you 3 strikes, bro. And like because he would always push like you know how Nate likes to push buttons,
Yeah, bro.
but that's a button he pushed the wrong way. He pushed it too hard.
That was a button. He pushed it the wrong way.
And bro, because I remember the first day he was like, yeah, my name's Nate. Don't call me that. Just call me B-dubs. Like, all right, yo. And so we all called him B-dubs. Like it was mutual respect, but Nate didn't have that respect, bro.
What did Nate call him?
Nate. So B-dubs' real name is Nate, and like Nate thought it was funny to just call him his real name, and then dude, that was the best because Nate. Dude, this year was the worst football player I think on that field. Dude.
Nah, he actually did towards the end. He kind of stepped up.
No, not like play wise, just like. Sorry, but bro, you were annoying as hell. Not gonna lie, you were so annoying. Okay, you're an ass. You're an ass for getting me out.
You're
that
never
one
gonna see
game,
him again.
for giving me my concussion.
This dude Lou's about to go on a fucking tangent.
Yeah, Lou's about to go. Don't
Yeah,
hold
you're an
back,
ass
Lou.
though. Next time, maybe pull back. Idiot. Sorry, shit happens. But yeah,
Shit happened.
You just called him the worst.
Yeah, bro, you just grilled him. Shit happened. Sorry.
He's on your side. Cut that out. He wants that in there.
dude, yeah. That's why I didn't talk to you for the rest of the year. That's why.
Lou had unresolved beef.
Yes, bro.
Lou's-
So I keep doing what you're doing.
What do you vote for him? Because he's going for poli-sci, right, in
Poli-sci,
college.
yeah.
You know, I would not vote for you. Sorry.
Who would he have to be against for you to vote for him? And don't say like someone like Cole.
All right.
Sorry. Is that a dangerous question?
Look, remember Lou has the mic right now.
Yeah.
He
If
just
it's-
called him out. And he
If
listened.
it's
So basically, I'm asking.
Joe Murr, I'm picking Joe Murr, 100%.
All right, but I'm asking you, who would he have to be running against to?
Wait, like,
Who would he have to be running against for you to actually like want to pick him? Is what he said.
oh, probably like.
You don't have to drop a name if you don't want to.
Yeah, if it's Nick,
Not gonna be Prez. Or will I?
Oh,
Or will I?
Or will
He said, or will I? Like, there's a possibility.
Leo, you know.
Leo, you know, bro.
I don't think he knows.
Leo knows.
I have not a
Leo
clue.
knows what I'm talking about.
Hints? Any hints? Does it have to relate to this year?
Yeah, it relates to this year, end of the year, in Cameron Rupert's class.
Cameron Rupert?
Yeah.
A female?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just helping me out there.
Yeah.
All right, got you.
Yeah, if it was either that person or Nate, I picked Nate.
Wait, hold on, drop it. Just
Nah, we can't drop it.
Yeah, after the pod.
After the pod. I don't want to edit this. No, bro.
You have to edit
edit a lot
of
of
your
this,
talk.
and it's supposed to come out tomorrow. So wish me luck. This might be a Thursday release day because I don't know if I'm getting all this done tomorrow.
Apologize. There's too many people on the day.
Yeah, they'll understand. But all right, so that was off of Nate Dolski's. You got any more memes, Nate? We're just going down the list and kind of going on track as we go.
Obviously, senior night for football this year. That was good against Great Valley. That was a good game.
That was a great game.
It's a great game.
Trying to think what else. I don't got a lot of middle school memories.
Stupid ass concussion.
Honestly, nah. You know what was a good time though? I feel like the time right when we got back from COVID, like virtual school in 8th grade, like it was like right at the end of the year. That was just a great time. I feel like everyone was like chilling.
It was a good time. Yeah.
That was fun.
For me, it felt weird because it still wasn't the same as like 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah,
It wasn't the same, but I think in a way it was like getting to know each other again.
Well, I knew you
in a
would.
way, in a
Yeah.
weird
Funny
way,
to
because
say
like we all
about
didn't
that.
know each other.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
knew you would. I knew you would chuckle.
Get it out, Lou.
Just say it, Liz. I'm good. Do it.
Say it.
No, boy.
Say it.
All right.
Don't say it.
Pass this one off to Ashton McLaughlin.
Are you loaded right now?
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking. I would say one of like the best sports memories that I have is junior year football against Great Valley when we won in like what was it, OT or the last couple of minutes or
Yeah,
whatever?
it was OT.
OT, yeah. That
We
was
had a crazy stop at the goal line.
Yeah, and I missed a field goal with that game, but hey, it's all right. We won.
For the dramatics.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you make? I'm being so serious. Did you make a field goal your football career?
Yeah, I made one against Sun Valley junior year. It was like a 25-yard field goal, but I mean.
Oh yeah, that's the one we
and
blew them out.
Yeah,
Oh my
Steven
God.
Vitale. After I made that field goal, he jumped up and he was hyped. And then Bauer also like on the film, he took off his hat and he was like freaking out. He was like pacing. And I was
because that's when we knew like we had a special team that year.
Yeah.
that
that
night
Phoenixville
was
game
crazy.
was kinda like,
I don't know why you're
you talking
laughing.
about junior year?
You didn't even play football that year.
Special team?
Nah, no. It was great. It was a good year. Then we lost to Phoenixville, but hey.
It was all because of Motive Pod game day. You know, the sponsorship behind the team that year.
Sure.
All right, that
96 Bulls.
I would also say some good summer memories. Summer last year, or does that count? Can I do like into summer, like in between years, or no? It doesn't have to be school memories.
Just do it.
I have
Go.
a good one on
Do
the
it.
4th of last year.
I mean, we're talking school, but I mean,
you're talking about
we're just spitballing,
Yeah,
like
not
go off topic.
All right,
Sure,
yeah.
okay.
So
Not in a good way.
the 4th of last year was great. I mean, you know, we were like. Oh my God! Wait, no, not that. No. Wait, no, that was. What was it? That was the 30th.
Talking about when we got arrested.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we threw some fireworks.
Who's we? You.
Tell a story, Ashton.
Should I tell the story?
Yeah.
Should I go into depth? Basically, we were walking on the promenade one night. We were coming back from what? We were coming back from a sesh.
No.
Yeah,
Sick beach
we were
party.
coming back from a sesh.
I think we were at.
What are you calculating?
No,
this?
we were coming back from a sesh because he left.
Oh yeah.
We were walking on the promenade. You know, I decide why not throw a firework. I threw a firework.
Yeah, why not? That's a logical decision.
Threw a
yes.
firework. We ran away. You know, we thought we were chilling. We were close to my house. Then all of a sudden, we see the police on the promenade, and they're like, "Hey, we all bolt." A couple of my buddies got arrested and got away. The kid that threw the firework got away, and
Beast.
the other 3 got arrested.
Oh, come on, reaching.
No, yeah, me and Michael Leach got caught together, and then what Michael got. Michael Mack got.
Bro,
yeah,
you guys gotta
hit
get that body cam footage.
Waiting for it to show up on TikTok. Is it mine? Community service? No, we had to pay. There was
How
like a
much you have to pay?
$600 fine between 4 people.
That's not awful.
No, it wasn't. I paid like 1.
That was more than the fence we broke at Iceland.
You broke a fence at
There's
Iceland?
no
Was that for the
we in that.
Kenny?
I
Was that the
one-
Kenny
that's
game
probably
too?
one
Who
person
was
that
that?
did that.
Was that the Kenny game too?
Yeah.
You're talking about like the border? Yeah.
It was in between.
Did someone get in trouble for that? We just all.
did.
You did?
We did. Yeah, we had to pay a fine
That game. How did they single you guys out?
because they saw the license plates.
No, they
No,
got
no,
monsters.
Leo, not
Yeah.
Wait, we're talking about the fence.
no
The
different
new fence they built.
The new fence.
There's a fence outside.
It was during the, it was
Oh.
during the year they built it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
The rail-
railing that we.
Oh my
Remember when that
God.
bent over and almost the whole stands fell after you won the OT game? I thought that's what you're talking about. What fence? You broke a fence outside?
No, I didn't break a fence. It wasn't me. It was someone else.
You hit it with your car?
It was like
We were jumping
yeah,
over it, and it just broke.
it was all because there's no like easy way to get into the parking lot unless you like went all the way around. So a bunch of people jumped over it, and I guess it was that one like building's fence, and they were really mad about it, and they got someone's license plate, and then they just like kind of rattled off some names to pay.
All right, Ashton, any more? Or does that wrap it up for you?
I think that's it. That's all on the top of my head.
Did you guys do top 1 too? It was top
I
1
don't know if we
really.
officially did.
No,
We're
I
just
just-
spitballing.
yeah.
I'm gonna
I
do
know.
top 1 or 2.
I'm gonna do. I think the Eagles' run this year in the playoffs was really fun. Like all the tailgates and everything.
Oh my god.
And then like the Super Bowl party and the parade.
Parade.
Like that whole those whole
Here-
like
here in-
3 weeks were really fun.
Yeah.
Such a good time.
Getting to hear Looper's crazy takes and Densmore's
Oh,
every
yeah.
third.
I mean,
period.
Lewis was like out of his mind for about a month and a half.
Mm.
He still is. He
Every
still
day on the
posts.
story.
I posted on my story.
I mean, it's
today.
like one of the best events of my life. So I mean, them winning that. Super
That
Bowl.
is a great way. Like the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
I think
senior year.
specifically the Devontae Smith touchdown.
Dagger, bro.
Dagger.
That's when I started
Might
crying.
be one of the best.
That's what I
like,
read.
No.
might be one of the best things.
That
happened.
3-play, the 2
Oh,
sacks,
yeah.
and then Cooper
Oh,
DeJean.
Josh
pick
Sweat, the
six.
Jalix Hunt, and then the Cooper
Yeah.
DeJean pick six.
And the
was, like,
next
the craziest.
drive, Zach Ball interception.
Oh yeah, I mean, I watched the highlights yesterday on the treadmill. I was like a little deprived.
It's time for the Phils to do it this fall.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, they ain't doing it.
They're not
I'm
gonna do
sorry, they're not doing it. I just don't have confidence in them. I mean, I'm content with them. I'm
That
content
bullpen
with
is
one team winning a
awful.
Super Bowl.
This is what you said all year long about the Eagles.
To Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts was never.
Jalen Hurts was not a top 12 quarterback.
The Eagles are gonna go back to back.
Yeah, they have a very good chance.
Yeah.
I
feel like when they had
Giants
the-
gonna do, bro, rush the passer. What the Giants just gonna rush the passer?
Giants a 3-win team. Ceiling. Ceiling.
Gronk was on the
Ceiling.
Gronk and Tom Brady were on the Madden cover 17-18. They won the Super Bowl back-to-back years. So were they win back-to-back, or did they win? They won back.
No, they lost our year. They lost.
Oh, okay. Wait, no. When they put Tom Brady on it the second time, they lost. But when Gronk was on it, when they beat the Falcons. So I mean,
They were supposed to lose that game, but the craziest comeback in
Yeah.
sports history.
Someone had some money there.
Well, it's Tom Brady devil magic too.
I think I was also gonna say.
How did
They
Julian
gr-
Edelman not get on that cover after that game against the Falcons?
I mean, he was like, yeah. Overall, he was a good role player. Like he's the Hall of Very Good.
I mean,
He's not in the Hall of Very Good.
What?
Wasn't he Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah, nah, he did his time. He was I think he's one of the best.
Oh no, they
playoff
gave it to
performers.
Brady, didn't they?
Nah, he was Super Bowl. He was Super Bowl MVP when they beat the Rams.
The Rams.
That Super Bowl was probably one of the
That
worst.
was the
Super Bowls
worst.
I've ever
That was the
watched.
worst Super Bowl ever.
Bro, even like the Rams Bengals was fun because even though it was low scoring, it was a lot of like good football.
That was the most forgettable Super Bowl
Oh yeah,
of all time.
What, Rams Bengals?
Yeah, I barely remember.
yeah. Any like, I think anyone after like the Eagles won the Super Bowl that one year was kind of forgettable.
I think there's no reason why it should be forgettable though. Like I don't think there's anything bad about it. It just wasn't nothing like memorable, I guess.
I remember the Niners Chiefs really well.
That was a comeback.
First one or the second one?
You know what I remember about that one?
It's 2020 versus the
No,
last
that one. The second one's so forgettable. The first one is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I remember that Super Bowl part.
Bro, I remember Miss Morales asking me who was going to win, the Chiefs or the 49ers. Sorry.
What'd you say? Remember?
Just a little bit there. I think he said the 49ers.
Picked wrong.
Yep.
I only remember
0 for
that
1.
Super Bowl because it was like I hated both teams. Like I didn't want either team to win.
And then they went and did it again.
Yeah. You want to spit any more, Mems?
I was gonna say the Great Valley game is kind of like corny, but like I remember like being like so tired at the beginning of that drive, and I was just like, no one else is gonna do this. Like, but like I was like, I was thinking like this is gonna be like hard and no, like the last drive. I was like we have to like there's gonna be like no like we actually have to like win the game, and there was like no, I don't know, there was no other time in the season where it was like we had to just like go down and win the game, and like we had to there.
Yeah, because I mean mostly every game we had was
Either we blew a team out or we got blown out.
Yeah.
And that was like driving down and like
Oxford.
I mean, yeah, Oxford was that was different. But then yeah, and then we won, and I cramped so hard after DeRosa. After DeRosa scored the touchdown, I cramped so hard, and we went for 2, and before that play, that was maybe the most pain I've ever been in. And I don't know how I like got through that, but we scored, so whatever.
Is that a rushing was that the Caleb Comm like absolute bomb?
Nah, that was the second to last touchdown.
Dude, that was the most unexpected.
Oh yeah, that was
score
crazy.
touchdown of all time. But he did it.
When he was the one who caught that, I was like, "What just happened, bro?"
I knew it was him. I was like, "Please don't drop it."
He was
please don't
so
drop it."
open, bro.
I remember he was like, I was shitting my pants.
That was a crazy play design. The only good play design by Lamb.
No, yeah, that was a good play. I think. All right, it's kind of like the last one, a little bit of like peak, but like when at the homecoming pep rally, when I got to like lead everybody and like me and Michael Leach got to do like the chant, like that was cool. Like even if it's like corny or not, like, it was still like
leader.
I guess it was like it was like fun to do. So like, and I'll always remember that. So yeah.
What about before graduation?
All right, that was that was terrible. I hated that.
Oh my god.
I don't want to talk about that.
She asked you to do that, right? Sorry, I don't know. Did Graham ask you to do that?
Yes. Yes, I did not voluntarily do that. She asked me to do that.
Yeah, not the vibes.
I was actually gonna say, I think my number 1 was gonna be one of the Eagles tailgates, but my next up would be, we did a Phillies game, I think going into junior year.
Yeah.
And it might have been like the craziest train experiences of all time. We had to like on the way there, we got like some magical guide that just like we kind of followed, and then on our way back.
You gotta explain the guide a little better.
All right, so
Dude, what's more than magic?
on our way there, there's this dude in I guess he was a Phillies bucket hat he had on. It was red, and we started talking to him while we were walking. We didn't really know where we were going. And we kind of like went to all get our tickets or figure out what we were about to do. And he waited there for probably like 25 minutes.
No reason to wait for us. And he it was literally like out of a video game. Like he waited for every single person to get their tickets.
And he didn't move an inch. He just sat. He like stood against the wall on his phone until we were all just there. And he just started walking us to the train. And then on the way back, I think every train's opening that we could have gotten into was closed, and we went the wrong direction like 9 times. It was outrageous, but it was so much fun once we actually figured that shit out.
Yeah, we were literally like minutes away from not being able to catch a train home.
I remember at the Eagles parade, me, Ashton, you, and Nishko, we all like got on that train. That was like so hype because like it felt like forever. That line was crazy, and we like snuck in there.
Bro, that other train ride home where all like the Shanahan kids were fighting those old ass dudes. Oh
Dude,
my god.
that was actually insane. These like 30-year-old guys were fighting with like these Shanahan seniors, and they were like, "Oh my!" It was literally like out of like I don't know, like
no,
a
that was
movie.
100% a movie scene.
It was out of a movie. Like it was like these dudes who had like jobs, like normal, regular Joe guys,
Like worked
and it
hard
was
for the
like these
job.
like trust fund babies who were like, my dad will get you fired, and they were like holding their phone recording, and the dudes were like, I'll fucking beat the shit out of you, you little shit. You're 18 years old. And it was like.
No,
I'm
a minor. I'm a minor.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you are. I know all those bulls. They were not minors. They were all 18.
It was actually like fresh out of a movie. Like there was no way that was a real scene. Were you there, Jake?
Yeah, then this motherfucker.
Yeah, he left
I
early.
caught like the cinematic train right before that. They were all running and they're like,
Bro, you missed that train. That was great. And then Lewis would just blow the whistle and
No,
everything.
it's because I was so mad about the parade. I just wanted to leave.
Dude, we almost got everyone who was pissed like turned on Lewis. We were like, because you kept blowing the fucking whistle.
Yeah.
And we were like, beat up the kid with the whistle. And they were like, shut the fuck up. They were so mad,
Yeah.
bro.
They were mad at you.
And we actually almost got them like on you. Like we like stopped saying stuff because they like almost took us serious.
Bro. Eagles fans beat up other Eagles fans. It's
I
crazy.
mean, the Shanahan kids were kind of being assholes, but they were like
No,
being
like, I'm just
easy.
talking about like a
it was like
genuine
rage
Eagles
bait, but
fan.
like the guys didn't know it was like rage bait.
No, that was not that.
No,
Dude,
my
they
dad
were definitely
will
rage
get you
baiting.
fired.
They were rage
That is
baiting.
definitely like he's.
They were
my
saying
daddy
things-
my daddy paid for my train ticket and shit like that.
No,
Like, that's
yeah,
not-
they were
like,
saying
that's not actually.
Yeah, they were saying some like
I remember the one time he's like,
movie lines.
the one of the dad was like, "Get your father out of here then if y'all are minors. I'll beat him up instead." And I was like, bro. And the kid in front of him, he's like, "Dad, chill. No, I'm gonna fucking do this shit."
That's gonna be Lou as an old dude, bro.
One like color
I can
worker,
totally
bro.
see Lou being that guy, like when he's like 45.
The one foreign dude, he was like starting it, like the guy. Who was,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He was like, I was sitting and he was standing like right here, and he was like leaning on me and like on the thing. He was like chewing his gum and like smacking. It was like spitting everywhere. He was like, "I'm gonna kill you, boy." Oh, you think it's funny? You think it's funny that they got his face, and then I don't. Which one was it? Mac Manley. It was,
Yeah.
He like started shitting his pants when they actually got in his face.
Yeah.
Yo, nothing
It's like,
compares.
guys, stop! No, stop!
Nothing compares to the rage I've seen in Tim McLaughlin and Alex Rivera versus Corey Olson, bro. Bro, there used to be these little league soccer beef between this one kid's dad and then your guys' dad, and it was the funniest matchup every single time. Like literally, it was like a little league soccer game, and it's like every game, every single year, like there'd always be a fight. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Like a dead ass like brawl.
Nah.
Almost. Like I feel like
My dad
almost.
would just be like over the top. My dad would be over the top and yell and scream and then get in his face. It was not good. But
It was so funny.
like, what was Corey Olson doing against my dad?
No.
Jack shit. Like he wasn't doing anything.
That's so funny. All right, were we on Ant or was it we on Jake?
No, I just
Jake
went
went
with the
with the
Phillies. I
Phillies.
don't think there's anything else. I think you got it.
All right,
Here, Lou.
spitballing some. Definitely the dodgeball tournament, like Ant already mentioned. Definitely like motive game days, homecoming, pep rallies, great times out there. What else was I gonna say? Oh, this year in gym class, who's in gym? Ant, Nate, Nick. Is anyone else? Lou. This year in gym was like almost like such a funny but just like flabbergasted moment when we were playing kickball at indoor gym, and this random girl like steps up, like the most like unsuspecting person, like walks up to the plate in the indoor gym, like it was raining out, just kicks the ball, soars across the entire gym and just swishes it perfectly in the basketball hoop all the way across the gym. Like, that's the type of thing that's like in like 3rd grade, you're like, no way, like, is it ever possible? It's like you've never seen it happen. And literally with like it was like one of our last gym classes ever. No, because I remember the last one we were outside and Stevens gave us like that speech.
He held us
But
back.
like it was like one of the last classes, and it was like literally such like a full circle. Like, bro, like we finally got to see that
She
happen.
acted like nothing happened.
She acted like nothing happened.
Daily occurrence for her.
Every single one of us was like literally jaw dropped. Like what? Definitely some good memories. Some Rupert free periods.
Yes. Oh
Some
my
crazy.
That 4th period was fire.
Some crazy conversations. What else? There's so much. I already mentioned some
Sween
good
Dog,
stuff. Sween Dog.
Our Densmore class was really.
Densmore class, like
Densmore's-
in the moment, I feel like I didn't appreciate it, but like literally, like since we've graduated in the last month, I'm like, bro, like you'll see the memes where it's like you'll never sit in the back of science class laughing with bro like ever again. You see those like reels. Literally, that's what Densmore's was. Like we literally just like were able to like BS back there for like every single class, and like he was such a chill dude. Except there's one month where like he had like hell month, like hell week.
He would pound us with work sometimes.
Yeah, he'd be,
especially when he's out, bro.
it'd be
Those
out of left
stupid
field,
little assignments.
and he'd be out like every other day. But no, it was a great class.
I feel like I would have appreciated it better, at least for the people who are in my class, if it wasn't our last class of the day. Like if I wasn't
that's
waiting
true.
to get out of that class, like, because when I sat in that class, especially having a double, I was like, dude, like I'm just sitting here, like just like it was fun talking and like playing hacky sack and stuff, but like I just wanted out, and like any possible reason, any possible note to get out of that class was.
Yeah, like I thought I'd miss it a little. I don't think I miss it as much as
I don't
might
miss.
have.
I don't miss.
know.
I
Maybe it
Mr.
is
Densmore
'cause
such a
it's the
cool
last
guy,
period.
Yeah, I didn't really like my last period either. It was boring as an English class. But yeah, that class was great. I don't know, playing in House of Hope, that was kind of cool. Different vibe.
Night was fun. When Nate completely.
Oh my God!
Nate
Nate
completely.
When I crashed out.
Nate actually like we were messing with Nate like rage baiting him the one class, and he literally full on like threw scissors at me, and I like had to like evade them. Like
That was at Ashton.
It was at me.
and it was at you,
at
and
me.
then it like zoomed past my.
Yeah, no.
You like almost killed like both of us.
No, I think I was turned around and I didn't even see it, and he literally just went, "Whoa!"
And it just like missed you and missed me and fucking hit like nothing.
And then also when I put the chair or the desk on the science lab table,
when
like
we-
one of the first days.
Remember when we destroyed Densmore's room?
Oh my God.
Obviously, the last one is definitely got to be like the balloons, and that whole night was so memorable. It was like literally just bumping music, blowing up balloons, and then like you mentioned, destroying Densmore's, and like the fact that was cleaned up and he had like no clue is like crazy, bro. Like at that point, like I genuinely feel bad for the janitors because we were gonna clean that up, bro. We were literally gonna clean that up.
We were not gonna clean that up.
All right.
Nah, we wouldn't have cleaned that up. Not gonna lie.
All right, the balloons though, well, like whatever, but
This would have sounded like an actual massacre.
That was Memorial Day, like right before Memorial Day weekend too. So
They were
some
gonna make
people
a
are
stand
trying
for
to dip
school.
without cleaning that up. That's the
why
only.
Zach McLaughlin posted on his story, and that's why like we got in trouble because he was gone the next day. Like he wasn't cleaning shit up.
I remember when Lou was trying to act like he was gonna leave his last day of school, bro. We convinced him to stay.
Yeah, I was about to leave the last day of school. Greatest decision of my life. Now leaving. It was a good ass day.
Yes,
we did
sir.
jack shit. We
Or
just
just the
recorded.
last day.
We just recorded like the
I know, I
the
posted-
graduation video.
Well, yeah, some of that. Lou just hopping around. I remember Ant commented on that post like Lou just trying stuff, bro. I thought it was so funny because you're just like doing the Saquon hurdle, bro. Just a bunch of BS. Yeah. Little bathroom break. What else was there? There's something else I was gonna say.
My cheek. Like it was on the crack.
Oh, Lou, remember our our lunch periods with a certain someone in the library / courtyard?
Yeah.
And well, I remember one time like a couple months ago we were yapping about like I want to get into this like songs. Well, actually, I want to let you guys tell you. Sorry, I was gonna transition topics, but I want to let you and Kyle finish.
Alright.
So I'll pass it off to Lou.
So definitely the Eagles run. Like, that was probably the best 2 months of my life. I think this started off that Eagles tailgate we went to when it was Green Bay versus Eagles. Dude, that was such a good time, bro.
They had an unfortunate ending.
Yeah, very unfortunate ending because someone was a little greedy. No, little greedy is understatement,
Can't
but
name drop.
it was a great time. I had a great time, especially when I was on the dance floor.
Remember the ride up?
Yes, that was
the ride
up
back.
was fire.
that was and the ride back too. That was so like stupid. That was so stupid.
Wait, when we were
Coming back from the tailgate.
Yeah, it was
after that.
it was
the
me,
incident
it was
with,
me,
yeah.
you, Fenton, and Nick.
Yeah.
Right?
that took like for you guys drove you guys
Yeah, we I wasn't even supposed to be in the car. I somehow made it
Yeah,
in the
because
car.
Michael Mack,
Yeah, you got left behind.
and then he went with Sword.
Yeah, no, but no, I remember when I come back at the right time. Y'all were definitely gonna leave me if y'all couldn't find me, but I come back at the right time and I just see Fett like, yo, Fett, you all right, bro? Dude, get in the car, get in the car. I'm like, all right,
You had
all right,
no
all right.
idea what happened.
Yeah, no, I had no idea until you guys told me. In the
I
car.
didn't
was like,
even know what
damn.
happened. I was taking a piss. I was at the porta potties, and then Lila came over, and like I think it was like Sawyer or something, and they were like, yo, we gotta go like now. Like there are cops at our thing.
Dude, yeah, that was scary. And then just like the dance floor, like the DJ, like all that whole atmosphere. I'm meeting new people and just like they were just having fun, bro. Like,
Did you get a wristband?
no.
You didn't need a wristband.
Yeah, I didn't need it. They knew me. They knew me.
I got a wristband.
No, eventually they're like, yeah, no, you don't got no wristband. Yeah, sorry, can't do that. But you can still dance on the dance floor. I'm like, all right,
I
bet.
think I got like a whole case free from that.
bajillion.
Yeah.
A bajillion of them. I remember coming back with like just like a handful of waters. It was crazy.
I would walk up and be like, "Yo, can I get one for me and my boy?" And I would just point at like a random guy next to me, and she would give me two, and I'd walk away.
Oh my god. You remember meeting that random in the bathroom line? We were there was a DJ right next to us, and there was just this random ass dude.
Oh yeah,
who just
the
started
bathroom DJ. And remember we were talking shit to the Packers fans? in the
Yes,
line?
bro.
Dude,
yes.
The Packers fans set up their tailgate right next to the bathroom. So there was just endless, like a line of Eagles fans, like just standing there looking at them. And they just got grilled all day, dude. I felt bad. It was like these two older women, too. I kind of felt bad.
Hey, dude, I remember the cart guy just handing out the cart guy just like flinging things and stuff. Dude, that was, and when the one guy got on top of the bus and just started shooting them over, dude, oh my god, that was such a great time. Like I just like, when I look back, like on senior year, that's like like that stretch where we were just having so much fun. Like that's, I don't remember that for so long.
I wasn't at a single tailgate. Not a single one. It was like December and November, and like I was doing like on so many
It was like
visits.
January, February.
Oh, January,
yeah.
February. So like I think
Yeah.
the one time I was in California, and the other times like I was probably busy with something with like school or something.
One either. I had hockey every time.
Damn, bro, they were so fun.
Yeah, you guys missed a
And I wanted to go so bad, like.
fun I ever had, Jimmy.
But dude, to cap it off, that Super Bowl party on a school night.
Yeah, that
Oh
is
my
true.
god. Oh.
When we went back to Nate's after, oh wait, that was like one of the best moments. Like
Nate's house was.
I left early. I didn't end up going to Nate's because someone wanted to leave a little early.
I drove to Nate's after Charlotte's. I was like,
Dude.
that was bad.
But yeah, that was definitely a top memory. And then when I'm not gonna talk about
You ever gonna shut up, dude?
I was just trying to give his memories, bro. And you just talking.
Bro, it's like first memory, and then probably
got more?
one of my top memories is definitely the red table. Dude, that was a good ass memory.
You have to explain it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, you can't just
the
say
red
red
table was Miss Robertson, the witch. She was evil. She was pure evil. She hated me. Like she desperately like wanted me to fail my class and shit. Like
To be fair, for the first 3
Yeah,
weeks of
sophomore
school,
year.
she would explain something. Right, we'd all write it down. You'd go back like 5 minutes later and talk about the thing she had just explained for like the first. I was like, "Who is this kid?" Because you were new, and I was like, "Who is this kid who actually can't get a single?"
Lou
thing right?"
asked every question in the book in that
It wasn't even about
class.
math related. Sometimes it was like, "Why'd you switch markers?" And it'd be like,
no,
I
I never said that.
It was just dumb shit. Like it wasn't even about math. Like some of these questions, I was like, "Dude."
Yeah, but no, like when we always have to do one day of like actually locking in, and then we do 2 days of the red table. So the red table was me, Jimmy, Jake.
Keep that mic up to the mouth, thank you.
Jake and Zach McFarland, and we would just go like we wouldn't even do work back there. We would just we do work, and when she comes and checks, but we were just talking about like the most randomest stuff ever. Like I remember talking about like senior drama when we were sophomores. And like
we did?
Yeah, no, it was Zach. It was Zach that would talk about it a lot. And then oh my god, y'all remember that one day?
Yeah, when you talked
That one day.
I don't know that one
It was
day.
probably- oh my
Wait,
god.
if it's talking about the other one and like a sibling of yours, then yeah, I know what you're talking about. But
Sibling of
Such
yours.
a weirdo.
Let's hand it over to Kyle.
It's Zach. Wait. I got one more.
Oh man.
Then
Jesus, fly,
Then-
Eagles fly.
the crosstown rivalry this year of Henderson and East. That was the most hyped game I think.
And the post-game speech from Looper into the motive mic.
Yes,
I really
follow your dreams. Oh my god, but that was such a good time.
it was
Like,
such a great game. All right, switch it to Cal.
Like, I don't remember like that whole second half. I don't remember that whole second half at all.
We were too busy, getting hammered in the
That's when I had my
halftime.
concussion. Like
I remember.
Wait, when you made that speech about following your dreams, were you concussed?
Yes, no, I was concussed. I was concussed probably the first drive of the second half, because that's when Nate kneed me in the face.
You want to get back to what you were gonna say about him?
The full circle. We're
Biggest
back.
hit in East high school history from someone who's.
Oh, I remember. That was crazy.
I know. But I'm just bringing that up because
Nate flattened.
oh my god, how many times have you like made a tackle in the open field and that was literally the hardest hit I've seen in my life? Like just like in general, how many like open field tackles?
You folded him.
I didn't even play defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I was off cornerback the entire year because of like my groin issues and stuff. And then, cause what happened?
A lot of injuries, probably.
Yeah, but for some reason in Oxford I didn't play running back. I think Chris Costa was doing better, and I was supposed to start cornerback, so I did. And I literally like that was the only game I ever really played cornerback in all of high school.
And he lit this kid up. Oh my god. He was seeing star. It was like the "Here Comes the Boom" video. Like it was like it was so loud.
It's like
The
a
video that
clothesline,
Carter
too.
has is actually so sick.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I can't.
boy.
Did that hurt when you hit him?
No, honestly, if you watched it on film, if I literally just left my feet, if I like didn't hit him where I hit him, I would have flown past him. It would have looked so dumb. But I literally
We went
like,
for it.
I just like torpedoed him.
Was that the quarterback?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
a
it was a
quarterback. It was a
quarterback.
QB sneak. I was actually waiting when we were like our Thursday practices. We always like run through their plays on defense, and I remember we ran through that like a couple times, and I knew that I would have like an open field tackle against the QB if they ran that, and that was the play they ran.
Bro, and it messed up their QB for the rest of the game. Like that actually made an effect too. I wish we won that game. It was stupid.
I wish he stayed out. I was really mad
Oh
when he
yeah,
came
I
back
was
in.
mad when he came back in.
We thought he got
Oh my god, was he out?
We're watching
Did
the
he-
video right now.
No, I'm not saying he was knocked out. I think. I think he was knocked
I'll
out
put
on the
this in
ground
the
for a
pod.
couple seconds. Oh my god.
Ew.
Dude, that was crazy. What else? You had another good play that game.
Bro, like, but all the Oxford Bulls commented on that video. Like, you guys still
Oh
lost.
yeah, that's what it was.
I remember when I mic'd up
We need more
Ashton
Dolskis.
and I got yelled at by Stevens. And then some upper Marion kids were like commenting on the video, like, "Oh, you still lost." It was Moreland.
Was
dude.
that?
What are they commenting?
Was that
Oh, you
TFL?
still
Or,
lost.
Dude, Upper
was it
Marion, that
TFL
game
or
was
did he
fun.
get a couple yards?
That Upper
Yeah.
Marion game was the best
Yeah.
away game I've ever. Like that was so fun as a person watching, as a spectator. That was such a fun game.
Like that game made me so mad.
So many
Were
chirps.
you at the Kennett game junior year?
Oh my!
And we got kicked out.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
blew-
I
when
heard
Ashton
about
lit
it.
the
I was
kid up,
away.
we got
Lit this guy up.
and they blew the kicker.
Ashton's been waiting. I saw you try to talk about this one earlier.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting to talk about that hit. I lit this bull up, gave him the concussion. I was on top of the world on that game, and then the student section got kicked out. It kind of sucked.
Well, we were so hype after that, and then a lot of kids made poor decisions that night and said some poor things. But it's honestly, it's like Kennett needs to rework how they go to the locker room at halftime, because we were literally up like 35-0 at halftime, absolutely blowing them out, and then they just have their like sad, depressed team walk right past like the drunk student section. It's the worst setup ever, and they just like it's literally the stupidest thing. Like, and we were just killing them, and then we got kicked out like right after that, and it was like, and I mean it was a lot of fun. We like ran out of the place screaming, but I mean
you saw one of the
thought-
best hits that game.
Yeah.
So
There wasn't really too much to it. We didn't score any points afterwards.
yeah.
I mean yeah, I guess, but we probably motivated them to lock in. We were talking crazy.
We scored 7 points.
My drip was so bad though. Like, god damn.
All right.
Cohen finally.
Let me just say my thing because I got to the bathroom. I'm not gonna lie.
Now we have to go to the bathroom.
I feel like
Lights are too bright.
no, dude. I've been waiting so long. Someone had to say like 5 memories over here. No, I'm just messing. But no, I would say a lot of stuff you guys have said, but definitely like some more niche stuff for me. Like honestly, like the band room. Me and Leo would like go to these band rooms back in sophomore year.
Yeah,
and literally
don't knock it.
Like it sounds weird, but
Lou would come in. Remember that?
yeah.
Yeah,
We just like the most random people would just pop in there, but we would literally just play music, talk about random crap.
Yeah,
I
a lot
don't
of
know,
brainstorming in that.
Brainstorming a lot for the podcast, which is like the birth of this podcast. I don't know, there's a lot of laughs. I had a lot of like snap memories and stuff like that from it. And I don't know, it was just fun and memorable for me.
Wait, how did you guys come up with the idea for the podcast? We were like, yo, we should start a podcast.
It was the most
like,
random thing ever. Leo was just like, let's just start a podcast.
I texted him at 12:54 p.m. I remember the exact time.
A.M. It was A.M.
A.m.
Because it was
and
like late.
I was like listening to Joe Rogan. I was like, I have the gear for a pod. Got to start the podcast. It'll be easy. Cohen, you want to do it with me? You don't have a choice, so you're doing it with me. That's pretty much how it started.
I did have a choice, and I said yes, but yeah.
And then we ordered these exact mics. Ordered like same day delivery on Amazon.
They came that next day, like 4 p.m.
Yeah, it's hype.
So it was lit. But that's pretty much all I have that's interesting out of my memories, I would say.
Oh come on, there's got to be more.
Come on.
I know you got to go to the bathroom.
You gotta go to the
bro.
bathroom, but it's gotta be something else.
I think I had something else, but I feel like it slipped my mind.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but like, I feel free to share a couple more.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Such a good boy.
What do we got going on here? I don't know. Let me go to the
We
bathroom.
talking ish over
Think of something.
Cohen will think in the laboratory.
I'll finish with my number one
Think
since
of
I
the
didn't get my
body.
number one.
What?
I'll finish with my number one since I didn't get my number one.
Okay.
All right, bro. This one's not a sleeper, bro. It's being a part of the three-peat state championships. That's the
Without a
dagger.
doubt. Without a doubt. Those are crazy times for East hockey. 3-peat state championship.
They were all right. I mean,
Nothing much.
Nothing much.
Do you guys have any regrets about high school? Like something you didn't do?
Regret meeting you.
Yeah, being friends with Lou.
like serious like.
No,
letting
seriously,
you
I
come to
regret meeting
Westchester
you.
East and not keeping you at Shanahan.
I regret not stabbing you.
Regrets?
Regrets?
Yeah, think
I don't have any regrets.
I do.
I have zero.
I think
regrets.
like my biggest regret is like I didn't think we invoked enough spirit in the school this year. It's kind of like each grade had their own like clique, and we weren't like conformed as one. People say we would be.
I thought we were the most fun that we were.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But I think
I entirely disagree with that statement, Luke. I thought we did a great job after making a senior video, talking with all the admin, all the teachers, seeing what we've done, senior prank. I don't know. I thought we did a pretty good job.
I mean, we tried our best. I mean, during football season it was pretty close, the whole school together, and then eventually just waned down. But I definitely
What do you want to do, bro? Some people are 14, some people are 18. Like we're not all gonna have.
No, like you know what I'm saying. Like when there's like a vibe in the school, there's a vibe.
Yeah, but like I think the biggest thing was like the winter. Obviously, there wasn't much for us to make of.
Basketball lacked this year for sure.
Oh, 100%.
But no, I mean, I thought there was a great vibe in the school, especially like the last month, at least for our grade specifically.
I definitely think like the lower grades were kind of like
That's another story.
they were bad.
Bro, Lou, I always see you liking these reels, and it's like now they're all over my page. It's like me parentheses 42 when the ASU frat bros asked me to reply their keg, and it's like parentheses age 20, and it's like while my wife's in labor. It's like the guy like running out of the hospital. So Lou be liking every single one of them I see.
Lou, you send me every single reel you watch.
Not anymore, because I don't really like sending stuff to you anymore. It's fine.
He broke his driver and has a new guy.
Me and Triple P would always send like good.
Why is your name Triple P?
Oh.
Can you say it?
It's say mode.
I'm not saying it.
Alright, maybe not.
We'll cut it out. Just say it.
Yeah, just say it.
We don't have to cut it out. I just don't want to say it. Do you want to say it?
Is it?
These mic. Wait, give these mics to someone else. They're gonna pick us up, bro. Someone keep yapping.
Ew.
Nick.
Nate, I hate you.
So how's
How's Daisy, Nick?
But I was able to pick up on the.
Who's that?
Yeah, we're not.
It was double P, and then it became triple P. We added that.
It's flying under the radar.
It's alright.
I said, how's Daisy?
Oh.
You know she's alright. She's. I don't know.
Stuttering over there, buddy.
Yeah.
He's out pretty late tonight. She's waiting.
Oh god.
Is that why you always have to go home from parties early? You gotta go see your girl.
Don't you go home from
Lou.
every Friday early, bro?
Why are you speaking, Lou?
At these grad parties, I've loved seeing Lou just like locked into the 2010s dance music, bro.
Yes, sir.
With the
My dancing buddy.
Yeah.
Katy Perry coming to Wells
Off
Fargo in
still.
August. Might go.
Isn't that already called
If
that?
no one's down to dance, I know Lewis is down.
Hell yeah.
Yo, all right. So this is a great segue. This is what I was gonna talk about earlier.
We're not gonna find out what Triple P
What?
is.
I don't think we could say it. No?
Floor. It's just floor that's gonna be hidden.
All right, sure.
What's that word?
I don't know if it should be said.
Post pod. What's it called? Me and Looper had this conversation a couple months ago. Like we were talking about like what are some legendary songs of the 2010s? Like I'll never forget. Like for example, kindergarten. I don't know if Jake or like Ashton or anyone like I don't think you guys were in my kindergarten class, but Nate was. Luke Stengel. Remember Firework by Katy Perry, bro.
No, I was in that class.
You were? You were PM?
No, I was PM. I was not AM, right? I was in your class, I think.
Yeah, we were PM.
You also got
No, you didn't.
Roar by Katy Perry.
Yeah, like Firework by Katy Perry, Roar, One Direction, What Makes You Beautiful, Beauty with a Beat. Is it Beauty and a Beat? Beauty and a Beat?
Beauty.
Uptown Funk.
Yeah.
Like
Sugar.
some legendary 2010 songs. 7
Oh,
years
no,
old,
Rude,
Lucas
Rude.
Graham.
No, it was called Rude.
Rude by Matt. Yeah. What? Yeah, Lost Boy. They're just there's so many good
What was the one song from like 7 years old?
Yeah, they just mentioned that. Remember Am I Wrong? You know the song Am I Wrong?
Oliver Tree. What was the one Oliver Tree song?
Oliver Tree. I thought that was a little later.
No, it was later, but like someone said something like it. And it just
Life
brought-
goes on and on, like that one.
It might be. Yeah.
No, it's like a faster song.
Yeah, Leo, do we have to throw out Skechers?
Oh,
Let the sketches.
Bro, look, sicko mode. Dude, I remember bumping
I Spy.
What was the song you always played with the? Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a video of me, Ant, and Ashton singing Big Chungus mode in 6th grade. That video needs to be put in the vault, never taken out again, bro. That was
Timmy Trumpet, right?
Timmy Trumpet Freaks, yes.
Oh my!
You can still want that. What?
The one in the woods. In your woods, the video in the woods.
Oh yeah, the video.
You guys remember the song "Envy Me" by Cowboy? Or
Yeah, it's like 2020.
There's some good Maroon 5. There's so many good. Yo, Fetty Wap, RGF Islands. I remember listening to that. Was I talking to Jake about? I was at Ant's grad party. I was talking with Jake about Ashton's forts, like the legendary forts.
Yeah.
He had some great
I
forts.
did have good
But we just be like in another world because I was showing Jake a video of Fenton and him going out with a yoga ball and jumping on each other, and Jake getting launched.
Oh yeah.
I remember like Fetty Wap, like that. What is that album called? Does anyone know?
I was there.
What's that main Fetty Wap album with like the black and the one eye thing? Oh,
679.
is it 679? Yeah, whatever. 679, RGF Island, Trap Queen. Like those were. I remember when remember like the musically like. There's so many musically stuff. Classic. Remember Classic?
Magic. I got the magic.
Yes.
No, remember Classic?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, I thought you said yeah. Yeah, so many good 2010s bops. Yo, what were the top? All right, let's collectively agree on the top 3. We can debate this. This is gonna be a little debate segment.
I think
Top 3 trends of like our childhood / 2010s.
Renegade.
Bottle flip.
Shut.
Definitely not
Not-
fucking
not
Renegade.
Renegade.
All right, so
in my basement.
my picks. Just to start. Like I said, this is a debate. We all gotta agree on this by the end. I'm gonna throw out bottle flipping, the dab.
Fidget spinner.
I'll go fidget spinner. Sure.
yeah,
Those
fidget
are my top 3. I'll pass the mic off.
The whipping nay nay.
Exactly.
What are we doing? Top 3 trends. Mine were bottle flipping, dab, and fidget spinners. Whipping nay nay is pretty good too.
In the beginning, very beginning, Beyblades were very
Pokemon cards.
We gotta do 5.
Pokemon cards.
We gotta do 5.
We can. Let's try
card,
and
we got a
agree on
5 right now.
5.
Yeah, let's
Can
agree
we,
on a 5.
I think we don't. Let's not do an order, but we just get 5.
No, let's try to do an order. Why not? Let's try to do it.
I think bottle flipping
Fortnite.
has to be one.
Pokemon Go.
I think Pokemon
Go is 100%.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Cards is better than Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Personally.
I agree. Pokemon cards is better.
Niggas still play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I do.
Pokemon Go is definitely. No, if you like personal opinion maybe, but like Pokemon Go is definitely bigger.
Well, like the trade.
Not them Pokemon cards.
Well, like at a certain point, like a trend. If you're talking trend, like Pokemon cards might like be more popular, but you're talking like.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'd be
yeah.
like, oh, you want this card? You know, 3 of this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like
trading EXs. Like,
Yes,
when you got
dude.
like like one of your idiot friends would trade you an EX for like some like shiny card. Like, bro, I remember scamming.
Nah, what you had to do was you printed out the fake card, stuck it in a sleeve, and then you'd like show the people and be like, "Oh, I got D-Rose as a Pokemon card."
All right. I'm gonna go Beyblade.
I did that.
I did that. I think Pokemon cards at 5.
Fortnite 1.
You don't want to put Pokemon Iron?
Nah.
I traded it to not Carter H.
And what did he do? Well, no, 4. No, Pokemon at 4 definitely.
I don't think he didn't know.
All right, maybe we knock
Just-
off Beyblades and we put fidget spinners on there instead.
I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Yeah, fidget spinners is
Beyblades
5.
doesn't make the list. Do we want to put Pokemon at 5?
Yeah. I think.
Or fidget spinners.
No,
then
fidget spinner
Pokemon.
at 5, Pokemon at 4, because that carried child. Like that was literally
I
from
wanna put-
kindergarten to 3rd grade.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like Pokemon's.
I think
low.
trading cards in general, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, remember?
Warzone style.
Warzone.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
Gangnam
Warzone
Style.
You guys
is
remember
good.
Shopkins?
Fortnite, Warzone, 2K20.
Remember Shopkins?
Battling.
Bro,
Slime.
the trash gang, like those guys, like the trash.
That's what we got from Mrs. P for St. Patty's
Not
Day.
bad, not
I
bad.
named my dude Ben McAdoo.
Ben Mac.
Oh my god, yeah. No, we like all had a name for it. Do you
It was
remember?
Ben McAdoo. Was the
Mine
name?
was Ben McAdoo,
Yeah.
I remember.
Like everyone else had a name.
Can we put
Ben
number
McAdoo
1
was
bottle
like the
flip?
one.
Yeah,
bottle
it might have been other NFL coaches like stupid
Even
ass
nowadays,
names.
like when I do a bottle flip, like it gets me hype. Like if I like in the gym, I just like putting my water down, just flip a little bottle.
Oh, yeah.
I wish Aiden was here. The first ever bottle flip I remember was with Aiden. I was like, I need some.
No one can chug a mini water bottle faster than Aiden, bro.
Really?
He used to put them down in about half a second.
Number 5, I said. All right.
I was just gonna say, I just remember you being the best bottle flipper I've ever seen in elementary school.
Oh yeah, you
You're like
know
a
it, bro.
beast
I
at that.
still
one.
am.
I remember watching you like cap one and then flip one on top of the
There's
one
actually a
that's
skill gap between me and anyone else you know with bottle flipping. I swear
Like
to
I just
God.
remember in 4th grade McGoy's class, I'd just be watching you be in awe. No glaze, but.
Did your bottle flipping ever get banned?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, for some reason, bro.
Let's be honest.
That's
no.
no shot.
All right, wait. Before we get into this, do we want to go Pokemon at 5?
Yeah.
All right, Pokemon.
I was
at
gonna
5.
say Rubik's cubes.
Rubik's Cube
that
was
was
a good
like-
one.
Oh.
Wow. Is he the best anymore? Come on. I'm just kidding.
He's falling off.
McQueen is fading.
All right, best of first to 10,
Oh.
First to 10.
first to 5,
3-3.
3-3. Anthony Iacono with a flip, 4-3, passes it to McLaughlin.
Oh.
Cannot answer.
Oh.
5-3. McLaughlin just answered 6-3.
Top 5 lock in
7-3.
Will he do it?
Oh.
Nines. Wait.
8-3.
How did you get to 8-3?
McLaughlin has to lock.
Yo, let me cap it. I'm good at capping.
They're both on nines.
8-4. 9-4.
Uh-oh. Game's gone.
Oh.
4 to the win.
Call game.
He wasted the
Yeah, we need that. Wait. Oh, we need that. Din. Yeah, all right.
That's what I was trying to think of. That song. That was your song, bro.
I'm gonna go. All right, Pokemon at the 5. I feel like we gotta put fidget spinners. I feel like fidget spinners and bottle flipping and the dab have to make the list.
Yeah.
Those are 3.
And
so
the
what?
whipping
nay, nay.
Whipping nay.
All right, so those are we gonna call those our top 4? Sure, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Let's go whipping Nene at 4. I like that.
Yeah, it is.
No, bottle flipping's gonna be in it.
Can Fortnite be in it? 'Cause
I
that
think
was- that was-
I'm not including Fortnite. That's
But
like a game.
Fortnite's,
That's a video game.
Fortnite's like Pokemon cards. Like that wasn't like a trend or a fad.
Yeah.
That was an era.
All right, let's go. All right, what do we like at 4? Whipping Nene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, you can still hit that today, and you're not getting questioned. It might be
Yo,
high.
but the dab, bro. The dab was all like
Well,
that
you-
was in NFL games. That was.
That's true. That's true. It's really
Yeah.
cringy now.
All
Though.
right, I say. All right, we got that at 4. I say fidget spinners goes at the 3.
Now, but
Floss, y'all remember
when Michael King,
Floss is
what
good.
was it? Was it Michael King hit that little?
Yeah, I remember that.
With like the flag. Do you remember that?
OBJ catch.
Marquette King, the
The OBJ.
Oh my God,
catch.
Odell me.
Odell.
Or like Kobe like shooting it into a trash can. Is that a trend or is that just like a thing?
I would still be yelling Kobe.
That's a phrase.
You can still say that. It's true.
I still be yelling Kobe.
Top 5 though.
Top 5.
Do we want fidget spinners at 3?
I don't even like fidget spinners. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're like.
Fidget spinners should go like 5.
Fidget spinners.
I feel like bottle flipping. Was bottle flipping a 1?
If you get
I like bottle flipping I like bottle flip at the 1.
You were too.
Nah, if you had like one of those like shiny metallic fidget spinners, you were like him.
So you got a tight window.
Nah.
Flip it wall out.
Oh.
And I just seem to think he's chosen the wrong club.
I used to do these at my house.
Too bad it's off camera.
All right, who wants to
He missed,
continue
by the way.
crafting this list? All right, you want to hear my list, and then we can rearrange. I like Pokemon at the 5, Whipping Nene at the 4, fidget spinners at 3. I'll go dab at 2, bottle flip at 1.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect.
I like that.
Perfect list.
All right, damn.
Fidget spinners lower, but no one else seems to.
Well, I mean, I feel like you just formulated that over what we just talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great list right there.
The
Some
list
great,
guy.
Good debut from the
I got
kid.
a guy for that.
Looper, any knowledge you want to drop on the motive crowd?
Yo, Lewis, give us a 2-minute motivational speech that.
We're done.
No, I didn't.
We don't have to.
We don't have to be, but let's
Give
hear
us a
it.
speech.
If it's good enough, then you gotta close it out. Man.
So in life,
You already started with the whole.
Shut up.
it's gonna happen.
I keep it going.
Some things are gonna happen.
Listen to the kid, bro.
Losing that money, losing the girl, losing some friends.
What girl?
But
We're pointing at specific people.
no, I was just pointing in general
You
area.
point at the TV when he said,
Put the
"Lose the money."
when life
Lou lost the V-Bucks.
when
gonna
life kicks
teach
you in
you
the ass, just keep going. Honestly,
Later.
things will come and go, but you just have to keep your morals on. Like you just never let someone try to formulate you into what they want to see you to be. Be who you are. Don't think people are watching you. Don't think people are judging you. If they are, they are. It doesn't matter. Just live your life the way you want it. And it's in the end, we're all going out. So it doesn't matter today, tomorrow, 30 years, 40 years. Just live life. Go to that concert. Go spend that bread that you have. Go on that vacation. Go do just fun shit. Especially when you're a kid, dude, because you're never gonna get that shit back. And when I go get that job, shit, that's when reality's gonna hit. But I got a couple more years left.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
But it's just life's real. But when it's too real, I think it's not.
Where'd you find that speech off TikTok? Good work, Louis.
That was absolutely beautiful, Lou.
Like we're all going out. Like,
Let's get one more go. Follow your dreams.
You know, money comes around.
Money comes and goes.
Yeah, no, spend your money. Like, you don't even have to spend it wisely. You're a kid. You live it once.
Yeah, man, it is crazy.
Like, think about it. Think about it. We're about to be out of high school on our own in college.
It's crazy.
And, like, for the past 18 years, we've been, like, by our parents. Like, our parents are by our side the whole time. And this is the first time we're alone. You gotta think about
Lewis's
that.
first time alone, he just blasted his speaker for a week. He's never allowed to turn that shit on in his actual house.
Nah, I actually play it all the time in my house. So I think that's why my parents hate me so much. Nah, I'm playing. Wow.
Nah, but it was a gorgeous speech by Lou. Some knowledge there.
Oh, also.
Oh gosh.
Go Birds.
Follow the troops. Go Birds!
What?
Hell yeah.
That's the worst go bird.
Yeah, you wanna
With all your bad luck. With your shit.
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles.
Loopers forever an Eagles fan. Yeah, that was a beautiful speech. One life.
Tell yourself that speech tonight when you
Live it
pick up
fully.
that broken Sim 2 that you
I'm going to spend my money to go get a new driver.
No,
Oh, yeah.
let's get something cheaper this time.
That new driver shaft.
Or learn how to hit it so you're not.
You don't even need a nice driver shaft. Just
Like,
get,
learn
like,
how to hit it so you're not hitting the ground with
Like,
it.
don't get any main brands. Get like an off-brand one. Just get like.
Literally buy the
something
Nike
badass.
Sasquatch off of Sam.
I'm not buying that Nike Sasquatch. That thing sounds like a metal can. Whenever you hit it.
Well, the metal can will actually
exactly
survive
what
when you
you're
hit it
talking
on the ground. So.
Shit got a little whack.
Turn on the lights on.
But yeah, we're back.
All right.
Motive?
Just say your school real fast. Yeah.
If you can't tell, we're wearing all our college T-shirts, so we're gonna run through our college plans very briefly for you guys. Sorry, there's a cut in the pod right there.
I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh. I'm on a pre-physical therapy track. I haven't declared my bachelor's degree major yet, but I'm hoping to soon. I'm excited. So, yes, sir.
So I'm going to Penn State I'm going to be undecided at first, but I kind of want to go to mechanical engineering. That's something I've been wanting to do. And yeah, one word of advice: meet new people, be outgoing. Don't let anyone judge you for who you are.
Hell yeah, Looper. I'm not leaving.
Not fucking leaving.
I'm going to Westchester University, communications. Yeah, got a lot of stuff popping here. You know the vibes, free college. At the end of the day, it's free school. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe in a year I end up somewhere else. But first year, Westchester, keep the pod popping, keep everything popping here. And yeah, it's free. So yeah, I'll pass this one off to the J Riv.
All right, St. Joe's, entertainment marketing, and maybe a little side of finance. Like I said last time, the hawk will never die. All right, let's hear it.
All right, I'm going to Pittsburgh University. Undeclared on what I'm gonna do yet for my major. We'll figure it out when I get up there. I'm declared on having a good time though.
So I'll figure it out when I get up there. But yeah, me and Nick are roomies there.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Goon buddies.
Yes,
Already
get
went
your
through it,
bitch
buddy.
ass up. But yeah, roomies.
I'm going to Clemson, University of Clemson, and looking to study for finance. Sophomore year, you might see me on the football field. I might walk on. Hey, you guys, yeah, no, don't even worry about that.
Walk-ons are like a thing of past now. Did you see like they have to limit the scholarships?
No, I know it's they only give out 105, but like walk-ons still like possible. And like with the rules changing, I'm hoping something pops up where, you know, this year something changes and there's an opening for me. So, but all their kickers blow. I can beat out all of them. Clemson University. Go Tigers!
All right, I'm going to JMU. If you can't
Dukes.
tell. I'm rooming with Jim. We didn't plan
to match.
We didn't plan this, but
Looks like you did.
we just had our orientation, so we picked these up so we could twin.
Wait, where are you going?
Together, you guys picked them up.
JMU.
Join Sledge down there at JMU, Nick.
Yeah.
You know Sledge?
I'm joining Sledge. That's.
I wonder if he still knows. Like, have you ever told him that? Like, we still call him that?
Nah. I haven't talked to him probably since like the Woods incident.
Who's Sledge?
This kid, Sledge, who's my neighbor, his actual name's Aaron. Great kid. But, like, one time he was just standing next to his sledgehammer. So I was like, yeah, your name's Sledge. And it stuck. I haven't talked to him in forever.
Well, I'm going to
anyway.
JMU. So.
Congrats.
Nicky boy.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to Pitt,
H2P.
finance major, and unfortunately rooming with Ant. And
Finance, bro. You already made that joke, bro.
H2P.
Nick's going to be in a nice 2002 NBA draft suit, man.
All right, I'm going to JMU, rooming with Nate, just like he said.
JMU Jim.
Yeah, Sasha made that name, and I actually hate it, but it's okay. Yeah, majoring in finance. Looking to have a good time. Yeah, that's about it.
Hell yeah. The boys are off to the university.
The kid did it.
The kid did it. The kid did it. I can't wait to.
Felt like last year, bro. We were getting ready. Like that. I know it was dead ass last year, but like it feels like a couple months ago we were getting ready for college. Like getting ready, like to explore what college we want to go to, and now we know what college we're going to.
I remember that. It was
Lou, if Penn State didn't
like
work out
last
for you, what were you gonna do with your life?
Probably go to Pitt.
Oh, actually.
Or
really?
Yeah. What? You got in. Yeah, I got in.
You were gonna go to Pitt?
Yeah, either Pitt or
Oh, we should go around
like
with her
Florida,
almost schools.
like Florida Atlantic University.
You were gonna go to FAU?
Yeah, 'cause I got in like the honors college.
Oh, dude, sick.
You and Cindy.
Smart guy over here.
Yeah.
If you came to Pitt, I would have beat the shit out of you.
Funny victim weight.
If you come to Pitt, you will end. You will become a campfire story.
It's fun. It's crazy how like some people are like they're already off to college, bro.
Yeah,
Like
no.
as we
Yeah,
speak
summer
right now,
session.
summer session at
They're
Penn
getting
State.
blasted at Penn State summer sesh.
Louis, you wish.
All right, Lou.
Can't even ask you a question.
Tell me
Louis.
about it.
Oh.
Kids have
Going
with the
Shots
jab.
fired.
Yeah, hearing from Pitt over there, dude. Jeez.
Did you drive here, Liz?
Nah, I didn't. I walked here actually.
Hey, wouldn't it be the first time you walked home?
What?
Hydrox training.
Are you actually doing a Hydrox?
We're thinking about doing it. I mean, I've been training
wanna
for
do
one,
them.
so
I don't know what the vibes are. I don't even know how it works. How does it
it's
work?
like you have to be like it's like
Is
a
it-
lot of like.
Used to be
strength
Lewis,
and-
Is it
actually.
lifting and running?
Yeah.
But like, what's like? How are you timed? Like, what's the time?
Like just like how long it takes you to do all 80 or like.
So do you do like a certain amount of reps like for lifting, and then you have to run a certain distance, or how does it work?
Yeah.
How do they measure your reps? Or is there like a
It kinda, like-
judge?
Yeah. There's probably like a judge per each group.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yes, sir. All right, gents. Any closing remarks? Big 4th of July.
Oh
Yeah.
Let's see if Ashton throws a couple fireworks again.
What are you guys plans for 4th of July?
I'm retired from fireworks, by the way.
Yeah, until he gets down there again.
Yeah, seriously.
aunt's birthday. Happy belated.
Hey.
4th of July. It's
My kid committed to college before he actually became an adult.
You're not 18 yet? There you go. He's not legal yet. So you can throw some fireworks if you wanted to. the day
Picked the
before.
college before he even turned the big 1-8, so it's actually kind of crazy. Oh.
They can't fight back. Unfazed.
Lou's getting ready.
He stands there unfazed.
Who wants to get in the last word?
All right, final words. Nick, shut up.
H2P.
And Lewis, shut up. H2P,
Nick's gotta get
baby.
home.
Motive podcast.
Gotta get you home.
I don't know.
Nick's got stuff
What
to
is
do
it?
at home.
Follow those dreams, go birds.
It's hilarious.
Follow the dreams. Motive Pod signing off. Have a great 4th. I hope this episode
Happy 4th.
didn't take brain cells off your life.
I wouldn't listen.
The boys are off.
Guys, don't
Motive.
listen to this.
Tastes like promotion.
Signing off.
Be out.
Peace.
Easiest